Let's get down to brass tacks. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, ready to get it on. We're going to be talking about our favorite horror movies ever, of all time, since the beginning of time. Coriander's with me, and of course, Eric. And this should be this should be a lot of fun. It's an exercise maybe in futility, but we'll see. For you for you guys in the chat, thanks for joining us. We appreciate that. A blanket hello to all of you guys. We got Russell in the house. All right. We got Paula. What's up, Paula? Good to see you. We got Mr. Mr. Rick, who is ready to do this, saying tonight should be fun. These are always fun. They are, man, and they usually get pretty crazy. They usually get pretty crazy. What's up, Russell? Good to see you. We got Melissa, and hey, we got Oliver in the house. Oliver,
Hey, Oliver.
you know, stepping up to the plate last night, joining the top tier channel member position at the Horror Guru. He is the captain of the ship. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate the support. We really, really do. RJ, what is up? Good to see you. Saying hello to all. Hi, guys, and the lovely Coriander. What is up?
Hello.
And Doom Turkey in the house. What's up, Doom? Good to see you. All right. So, guys, tonight, what we're going to be doing for the fun of it, we're going to be listing our favorite horror movies. And this list, this is absolutely going to be interesting. It might be a little crazy. And we're also going to give you guys in the chat, we always like to have a little bit more of interaction with you guys to possibly add to the list, and we'll see how that goes. So let's bring up our paper where I can keep track of this and make sure that we don't forget anything. So, okay. Now, what we're going to do, we're just going to go round robin. Eric, we're going to start with you, and then we're going to go to Coriander, and then me. Eric, what's the first film that you want to put onto this list? And, a quick little why.
Well, you know me. I'm going to go with my favorite horror movie, it's the original Pet Sematary, 1989.
Okay, all right. Pet Cemetery. Yep, I know that's one of your favorites.
Yep. It's one of those that I've always loved. I love the monkey's paw story. I love the character of Louis Creed, and I relate to his plight a lot more since becoming a father. You know what I mean? I never want to experience the loss of a child, and his grief mixed with the evil from the burial ground convinces him to do what he does, and then he's just pulled into that world. And even by the end, when he knows it's wrong, he still does it because there's that little bit of hope mixed in that insanity that he's got. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
it'll go well, and it sadly doesn't. But it's one of those creepy, yet it's just one of those creepy, and at times it is kind of scary, when it comes to a horror film. Plus, we all love Fred Gwynn. We were all terrified of Zelda when we saw it as kids. It's a great film for many reasons for me.
Yeah, man. I mean, no doubt. It's one of those movies I'll never get when I first saw it. and it was one of those movies that we had rented from the Blockbuster. And I remember me and Kill watching it, and it was creepy as hell. It really, really was. And I think it still holds up very well even to this day. Probably one of my more favorite, especially when you talk about Stephen King adaptations, because they can usually go, north or south sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good. It really is. Okay. All right, Coriander, what do we have for your first pick you want to throw in here?
All right. So, I mean, we've done so many lists like this that I don't want to put like the same movies because I feel like, I don't want to feel like I always tell you guys the same movies all the
Mm-hmm.
time,
That's fair.
so uh and I may, so I'm going to start out with one that it's kind of new to my list, but it's I can't remember when the hell it came out just a couple years ago. Prey anyway. So yeah,
Prey. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah,
Oh, all right.
yeah,
That one
yeah.
kicked
I've
ass.
always loved Predator. Yeah, since I was like a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I mean, once this one came out, it's like there's Prey. Well, there's Predator, then there's Prey.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Very, very cool. And RJ saying Sleepwalkers, one of my favorites. There you
Mm.
wow, there you go. There you go. I'll never
Oh,
forget when we did a watch party for Sleepwalkers. Oh my God.
Yeah,
oh,
how
oh,
can you
Art,
not?
Clovis.
huh?
You don't mess with Clovis.
You don't mess with Clovis. You never mess with Clovis. RJ, I don't know if you saw that watch party, but it is available for on the channel for channel members. Um, and Russell also a fan of Sleepwalkers. Okay,
Mm.
Oliver said, "Is there still such a thing as Blockbuster?" Oh man, I miss Blockbuster.
Yeah. Every
Yeah,
Friday and Saturday nights, man, me and Rachel would go, and even if we would spend like 2 hours looking for something, we'd always end up with the same stupid thing we rented every weekend. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But it was just fun walking around and seeing everything and just being there outside and just looking to see what's available. And then
it
we ended
was.
up like renting the Naked Gun or something for the 50th time. you
Yeah.
know?
No, it was fun going there because it was like, I don't know, man. It was kind of like an adventure. And if you're a movie fan, it was just kind of cool to see all these movies. It's almost like, if you go to a museum or something like that, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it's sometimes it's not so much that you're going to watch a movie, but you kind of get reminded of it, or maybe you see the artwork of it, or maybe you see the poster work or
Hmm.
whatever, you know what I mean? So
I
cool
actually
stuff.
have a couple of paintings from Blockbuster, of 300 and
Oh, nice.
That
Alice
was
in
from that was that
Wonderland.
that was from Blockbuster?
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't know that. Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. Yeah,
And
that is
Alice in
cool.
Wonderland that was in Mina's room. I don't know if it
Yeah,
where it
nice.
is, but yeah.
All right. And then we got Jeff in the house. What's up, Jeff? We got Ben also saying haven't watched Pet Cemetery since having kids. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Changes it for
Uh,
sure.
there you go. There you go. And Oliver is holding the flag for the Saw franchise, saying Saw 3 and 4, and X are just a few of my favorites. Yes, they're
Yeah.
all fantastic. They really, really are. I like 2 as well, Oliver.
Hmm.
Do you like Saw 2? Saw 2 is like, it's up there, man. We haven't done our rankings on Saw in like forever. But yeah, I love 2. Okay. So, um, let me just let me put mine up here. So the first one I'm going to throw on the list. This is a movie that look, it really needs no introduction. I'll never forget when I first saw this movie, and I watched it with my mom. It was kind of, it was late at night. It was dark in the living room, and to me, this film, it's just so frigging good from A to Z. It still creeps me out, when you watch it, the way that it's filmed. It's got this real tone to it, you know what I mean? And
Hmm.
I think that a lot of times people might get stuck on, well, is it horror, is it not? Look, this movie is a horror film, and to me it's one of the greatest of all times. And you guys, if you've been around long enough, you know what it is, and that is The Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh.
That's right,
Mhm.
man. I'm throwing it out early.
That's a good
Early,
one.
man. It is, man.
Well, some
Bro,
movies, just not to like. I knew not to put that on my list because
yeah,
I
you did.
figured you would have it on there.
Yes,
Mhm.
you
You
did.
know,
You knew the
so
rules. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm just playing. Okay.
yeah.
So look, this is what we're going to do, guys, as well. For you guys in the chat, if you send in a super chat, we will actually take suggestions as long as they are serious suggestions. If anyone says let's put like, I don't know, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation up here, we can't take that. We got to take serious suggestions for
Wow.
horror. Exactly, right? Yeah, you never know, man. Horror could be a little different for everyone. So Eric,
Hmm.
while we let the chat decide if they'd like to do that and get involved, what would be your second pick, Eric?
When you told me this concept, my top three were easy because they're always
Mm-hmm.
my go-tos. Well, my number two favorite horror movie of all time is the original Poltergeist.
Ooh, okay.
I'm a sucker for a good haunted house story, and this is a great haunted house story.
Yeah.
Again, it's what I again we've said it in our battle world. This is a family that you believe is a family. This is a air
Mm-hmm.
quotes normal husband and father, or excuse me, husband and wife. I love the kids; they're really good. But then when you get to once Carol Ann is taken away, you get a lot of creepy, scary imagery. The tree,
Yes.
the clown, but then you have subtle things like when the one of the man who pulls his face off. But then you
Yeah.
have subtle things like when that steak is just crawling across the counter. You know what I mean? Simple
Yeah.
things like that just creep you out.
Yes.
And that finale is just perfection when Joe Beth Williams is being pulled across the wall and the ceiling, and the skeletons in their coffins are coming out of the ground. It's like, what is going to happen next? And every moment
Mm-hmm.
tops the previous moment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, some people say it's kind of dated with the special effects. Hey, it's 1982. You know what I mean? That they can
Mm-hmm.
only do so much, but Poltergeist, in my opinion, still holds up.
Yeah. And the real skeletons,
Yep.
right? Is
Yep.
that crazy? Like
Hey,
those were real skeletons. Poor Joe Beth.
yeah, she didn't know about it until
Mhm.
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so
And you
freaking
got to think that,
gross.
like that water, some of that was going in her mouth and
I
shit.
Yep.
know. I
So
know.
that's disgusting.
Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
wondering, like, and of course this was 82,
Yeah.
so it was a different world back then, but I'm wondering if that was even part of the thought process of the fact that, she's like possibly going to be ingesting some really, really crappy water.
Well,
Like, I don't think so.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
that's
think
what
they thought that there was going to be real skeletons down there.
I think that's one of the main reasons why Toby Hooper didn't tell her, because she probably
Well,
wouldn't be doing it. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
The stuff
absolutely.
the stuff he put the people in chainsaw through. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So he has no limits with it when it comes to his workers.
it's true, man. All right, so real quick too, in the chat, man, we got Oliver coming in. Oliver said, "I will jump into the party." $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, what I pick? Well, what? Let us know. Listen. Say Saw too, bro. No, I'm just joking. No, tell us whatever.
Dude, oh my God.
Hey, look. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying it could be on my list as an alternative. So,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah,
so
well, come on now.
Oliver, let us know what movie you'd like to throw on to the list. And look, let's do this real quick for a super chat for Oliver as a thanks. And and Coriander hasn't seen this one, but Eric, sometimes when you need to let out your frustration, we know of a couple guys that can help us out. And here's one of the newer ones, and it looks like this.
Fuck this cowboy shit! We're fine! Fucking hold up, well then there, motherfuckers!
Well,
Yeah, Billy Zane.
hmm.
Billy Zane, baby. Billy Zane. Okay. And
Um,
hey, we got Barb in the house. What's up, Barb? Thank you so much for being here.
hello.
Gifting a membership. Thank
Nice.
you. Thank you for doing that, Barb. We appreciate the kindness and support. And
Hmm.
whoever got the membership, please send some love to Miss Barb. Very, very cool. And
It was M. Jackson is who got it from Barb.
okay. Well, welcome to the channel and our membership, the watchers. We appreciate you being here. Definitely show some love to Barb. Well, it looks like Oliver is going to go with the original Saw. Okay, that
Good
is
choice.
a good choice. I dig it.
Mhm.
Very, very cool. Okay, let's see. Now, who's next? Coriander, what
Hmm.
is your next pick?
I am gonna go with Creep.
Creep. Wow.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow. All
I
right.
am giving that some love. I like them all. I even like the what was it? The Creep clips, or is that
The
what it was
show.
called?
Yeah,
Yes.
the
It was
tapes, the
all
Creep tape.
good.
Dude,
Yes.
he is have you seen Creep, Eric?
I've seen the first one, and I really
Bro.
dug it. Not no pun intended. It got creepier and creepier. Just the more you watch, I couldn't stop watching. And I'm hit and miss with these air quotes like found footage films. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this one was really, really good. If anyone in the
You
chat
gotta
hasn't
watch
seen
them
it, get
all.
on it.
If you enjoyed the first one, trust me,
Yeah.
Okay.
you'll 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 like them all.
Yeah, man. It's like it's so crazy because Creep 2
Mhm.
is really, really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Mark
Okay.
Duplass, he he just has a way of being so creepy. I mean, no pun intended. But the Creep tapes, that's on Shudder.
Mhm.
And holy crap, man, it's just fun. It's just that's all I'm
Mhm.
gonna say. It's fun. You guys, here's and I want to throw this out here at it. This is what makes these type of streams fun. And I don't mean to rant, I try to stay on topic, but these are things that come to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
A movie like Creep, like they wanted to do a Creep 3. But I think, some of it was the whole idea of getting the funds together and stuff like that. And I just want to say, as a content creator, you guys in the chat, support these other horror films, man, because there's some really good stuff out there
Mm-hmm.
that is worthy of joining our favorites from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And this is a good example of doing found footage in a very creative way. And it's horrific, it's creepy, it's funny, it's entertaining. Um,
Mhm.
so I would just say support new horror too,
Mm-hmm.
or indie horror and stuff like that because it's good stuff out there.
Take a
This is
chance
what
on them.
found footage is supposed to be. Not
Mm,
no friggin' dumb Blair Witch shit. But
okay, here we go.
anyway.
I was
All right.
waiting.
I was hoping she wouldn't, man. I was trying to hold back. Okay. Jeff
I'll
also
never hold back.
Je- Jeff also
Never.
coming in and is gifting a membership. Thank you so much, Jeff. We appreciate you. You know that, brother. Much love. And looks like it went to Devious. So show some love to Jeff. Show some love. We appreciate just helping the community, man. It's awesome. Okay. So the next movie I want to put on the list, and this is obviously in no particular order, these are just
Mm-hmm.
favorite films that we chose. This is a movie that I really enjoy so much, and I think it's criminally underrated.
Mhm.
Um, when you talk about, especially when you talk about remakes, there are usually a couple of remakes that comes to people's mind when they think of some of the best that have ever been done. And I think this should not only join that list, but it could be one of the best, and that's a high praise. If you know me and some of my
Mm-hmm.
favorite movies. But this one is from 1978. It's fantastic, and it is Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, good one.
It is so good, man, and it is so underrated. Let me make sure I can spell here, but it is so underrated. um you know Dude, Donald Sutherland, he's done, I mean, his career was
Yeah.
just so amazing. And to count him among some great horror performances and movies is just awesome. So if you guys have, and I know a lot of people have not seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers or haven't seen it in a while, watch it, guys. It is so good. The atmosphere, the tension, everything's fantastic.
It's one of those movies that I'd only seen clips of. I mean, of course, seen the clip of the end with Donald pointing at Veronica Cartwright, but I'd never
Hmm.
seen it from beginning to end until we did it for Battle World, and
Yeah,
I was blown away at how good that movie was.
yeah.
You know,
It's
Mhm.
the movie
It's
can
so
be
good.
overhyped because it's from a certain era and everyone loves it, but I sat down like, there's no overhype to this one. It is very, very good.
hmm
Mhm.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, real quick too in the chat. Hey, we got Jack in the house. And Megan isn't on the list. Hey, well, you never know.
Mhm.
We haven't finished yet. I know you're a big fan. You never know, man. What's up, brother? Good to have you here. And look at this, man. Oliver's coming in again. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Mm,
Ooh, he's putting in Insidious.
good choice.
Wow. Awesome
Mhm.
choice. Okay. We're going to throw Insidious on here. Shout out to James Wan. You know we
Yeah.
love James Wan here. So awesome choice. Awesome choice. Okay. All right. So, Eric, we'll go with you next.
Yeah, go ahead and get your laughs out, Night. It's Jason Goes to Hell.
Bro, come on, man.
You said favorite horror movies. Okay,
Jeez.
you know how much I love that
Oh
movie.
my God.
Okay,
Wow.
and we're looking
Oh
at this as a
man.
horror movie, not as a Friday the 13th, hidden ripoff. Say what you will.
Oh, see, I like how you worded that. He's trying to like
Hey,
he's trying to protect it. I love that.
bro, I've done enough battle worlds with you. You words things certain ways. I learned.
All right. You're the best, man. All right. And we got Barb saying Coriander, love the hat. There you go.
Thank
All right.
you.
There you go. And Russell's a fan of Insidious, and Melissa as well. Very cool. And we got Jeff coming in with a super chat, throwing his hat into the ring. Go there you go.
It's a
You're
good
gonna make
one.
Coriander very happy. Going with an American Werewolf
Yes.
in London.
Thank
All
you,
right.
because yeah, I mean that's like one of my absolute favorites, and I say it all the time, so it wasn't on this list. So thanks,
Hmm.
Jeff.
It found
Thank
a
you.
way in here.
It did.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, look, man, I got to make sure I put in London so no one gets
Yeah.
confused with
Yeah.
Paris.
Yeah.
Shout out
No.
to
I'll
Eric.
make sure I'll make sure you do it right. Trust me.
Yeah. I
All
told
right.
you, man. When I made that video, I hadn't seen that movie in probably 25 years. So when we did our little tier, if we ever do that again, I'm definitely moving it from not bad to trash. Trust me,
It's too funny, man.
Mm,
that one was rough.
It
yeah.
was. It was.
Rough.
Okay.
Rough.
All
Like
right.
I don't even know how it ends. Like
Right.
so rough. I didn't even finish it. Rough.
It,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
stupid. That's all I'll tell you. It's bad.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So, Coriander, let's
Mm.
go with your
All
next pick. It'll be
right.
your third pick.
Oh my God. Right. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, where do I want to take it?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Uh, I think I'm gonna go with a little, literally a little revenge tale from 1932, and that's Freaks.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy crap. All
yeah,
right.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie, you stole one of mine.
Get out of here.
Oh
Swear to
shit!
God. Swear to God.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Now
Sorry,
let
Eric.
No,
let's
no, I'm good. It's gotten some love.
take a moment to
Yeah.
appreciate the deep
We
cut
did this
because
on Slasher Movie Club also. So
we did a long time. As
yeah,
a matter of fact, I can't even remember if it was on the old channel. I know it was on the old channel. And I think we redid it. I can't
I
remember. But
think we did
anyways,
too. Yeah,
it was a very old episode, and I remember the chat.
yeah.
Some of the chat was on board, but they're like, "Yeah, yeah, we know,
Mhm.
one of us, one of us."
Hmm.
But there are a lot
Mhm.
of people like, "What?" They're like, "What movie?" Let me just say this, guys.
Yeah.
Again, I know I sound like a broken record, but there is so much amazing horror
Hmm.
that has been around even since back then in the 30s.
1932. Yep.
So just keep your mind open. You might find some really cool stuff,
Yeah.
man. You really might. And Freaks is
And
definitely
some of
one
the
of those movies.
scenes, yeah, like you have actual people, you know, that were, yep, unfortunately back then were labeled as, you know,
Mhm.
freaks and
Hmm.
were treated, not well.
Yep.
Hmm.
But, some of the things that, like, one of these individuals could actually, like, roll a cigarette, dude, and
Yeah.
you could watch how you could, just to see how they do it. It's like,
Mhm.
wow.
Yeah.
So,
It's crazy
yeah.
stuff, man.
It's one of those movies I watch every year around Halloween time.
Mhm.
And what I love about Freaks, me and Alex actually did when we first started our podcast and stuff. It was one of our earlier episodes because
Mhm.
it's one of my favorites. And what I love about Freaks, what people don't realize is it's another one of those movies with a message that doesn't beat you over the head with it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound disrespectful when I say it like this. Us normals, we're the freaks.
Hmm.
They're the regular people. And if you watch
Right.
the movie, you know what I mean, because you have the people that weren't born different.
Hmm.
Okay. They're the ones treating them bad. They're the monsters. And what I
Hmm.
again what Todd Browning did, because he was in the traveling carnival life, before
Hmm.
he became a filmmaker. It's not in my it may seem exploitive to
Hmm.
those workers and those actors, but if you sit down and watch, it's not. It's their everyday life. You have the one lady who has no arms, using
Yep.
her feet to drink. It's just Tuesday to her. Like Coriander
Hmm.
said, the one guy who is just a torso, but he's rolling and lighting a cigarette, and it shows
Hmm.
how close of a family they are.
Right.
So there's a lot more meaning to it other than just circus workers getting revenge. Just
Yep.
sit down and watch it, and it's easy to see how the message is, and it's done really well.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and again, it's a movie that, even though it is very old, it has
Mm-hmm.
some themes that still are relevant today.
Yep.
That's crazy for a film that's almost 100 years old. It
That
really
scene
is.
when they're all in the rain.
Hmm.
Oh, and it's just the music. So good.
Yep, no doubt.
Good
All
choice.
right. Okay,
Thanks,
so
you
from
too.
yeah, so for my for my next pick, this again, this list was challenging to do because, like Coriander said, I was also thinking to myself, not only doing some films that we sometimes may not get a chance to talk about in a list like this or whatever, but also making sure that we don't have, that we don't have an whole lot of overlap. But this is a film that I really enjoy. And I remember the first time I saw it, I was just like, wow, it just hit all the buttons for me. We did do an episode of this on Slasher Movie Club, which felt like it was so long ago. To me, when you talk about home invasion, this is one of the
Mm-hmm.
best. And I'm going to go with Your Next.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yes,
It's a really
yes.
good one.
One of the best final girls of all time. Is like this is the person you want on your team if stuff is going down. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Home invasion movies that's the type of movie that actually scares me. Like, Ghost Story can scare you, slasher in the
Yeah.
woods can scare you. Home invasion movies, that's like mine and Rachel's go-to when we want to
Yeah.
put on like a movie that can scare us, because it can really happen. I mean, some
Yeah.
are more over the top than the others,
Right.
but that's what makes it scary to us, is you never know who's knocking at that door.
That's right. It's true, man. It's absolutely true. Okay, real quick too in the chat, we got Jeff coming in again. He is not playing around.
Ooh.
$5 super chat.
Nice.
Thank you so much for the super chat. It really helps us, and it also allows you to put this film on the list. And he's going with Bram Stoker's Dracula. All right,
Mhm.
there you go. Very cool. And of course, I know whose favorite film this is on the panel, and I'm sure she's happy this is on the list now. Okay.
Yay.
All right. Okay, so Eric, you're next,
All right.
right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's see what I got. Okay.
And
Okay.
this will be the fourth.
Yes. So,
Yep.
all right. Now, you did say, I asked you, hey, horror movies, horror comedies, does that count? And you said, yeah, as long as
Yeah.
there's horror elements.
Mm-hmm.
Every Christmas, I watch Gremlins.
There you go. All
I
right.
don't care. It's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It's a perfect mixture of cute and scary. It's my favorite Joe Dante film. Joe Dante is my favorite director. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? There's so many things that are classic, and Frank Welker doing the Gremlin voices helps with
Yes.
just such a cool design of an evil looking creature. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, it's one of my favorites from all time. And again, it's one that I introduced to my daughter, and she loved it. We watched it at Christmas one year, and the very next day she wanted to watch the sequel. So she enjoyed
Nice.
it that much.
Very, very
And it's
cool.
one she looks forward to every Christmas as well now.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a fun film, man. We did a
Mm-hmm.
watch party for it. I think it was last year. It might have been last year, maybe might have been a little bit more than a year ago, but we did a watch party for it. And bro, I was really impressed that we had so many people
Mm-hmm.
from the community that came and watched it with us. We had a huge panel, and it was just like man, let's just watch Gremlins. We haven't watched that in a while, and it was still so much fun, man. And
Sometimes
yeah,
you just need a fun horror movie. You know
you
what I
do,
mean?
you do, you really do, man. Okay, in the chat, man, we also got a channel member anniversary for our man Happy. What's up, man? Happy Sanjo with 8 months.
Nice.
Channel member anniversary. Much appreciated. And let's also do this real quick, just as a shout out uh, to all of you guys from our channel membership and also our Patreon as well, just to throw up our card. And we're just saying thank you to you guys because, again, it really makes a big difference. For us as a channel, it allows us to have more flexibility to do more things, to put more into what we do for content. So we just want to say, thank you to all of you folks that are able to do things like this. That is very generous and definitely above and beyond. And seriously, without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do as much as we do. So thank you to all of you guys. It is much appreciated. Okay. All right. And let's see, who else do we have in the chat? We got people jumping in. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. It helps us out. Oh, we got May in the chat saying hello. What's going on,
Hey, May.
May? Good to see you.
Hey.
Yeah. And Happy saying, hey, what's up, Happy? Good to have you here. Seriously. Awesome. Okay. So, Coriander, let's go with your
Yeah.
next pick.
Okay. So let's go with 1988, Night of the Demons.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thrill me. You gotta love it. Tom
Yeah.
Atkins. That's a I just said demons.
You
I mean
said, yeah.
creeps.
I said Night of the
That's another one.
Demons.
Yeah, she said
Oh, you
she
said
said Night of the
demons.
Demons. Yeah, she said demons.
Oh my goodness. I thought you meant creeps.
Oh,
Wow.
I said Night of the
Okay.
Demons.
All
Yeah.
right. Look, man.
It's that Tom
With
Atkins, man. He just
Lene.
takes over.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. With
When
Lene.
was the last time you saw Night of the Demons?
It's been a little bit.
Okay. All right. Very cool. All right.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it in a while. I remember, I think one of the last times I saw it, I watched it with Kill because he hadn't seen
Mhm.
it since he was like a kid. And
He must have gotten scared.
as a kid,
Yeah.
probably. I don't even remember. He
Yeah.
punked out on a lot of stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm just joking, bro. No, I'm not, but it's all good. But yeah, he got a good kick out of it when we watched
He
it.
did? Okay.
He did.
Oh, well, as a kid or
No, recently. I think it was
okay, I
like
was gonna say.
2 years ago. He got a kick out of it. All right. The next film on my list, so this will be my fourth pick. This is another film that I think is so amazing. I absolutely enjoy this film. At one point, and we still do this, we watch horror movies every year, but this used to be like always maybe my second place. You guys know what number one is, but this was a second place as far as having a group of people watching horror movies, pop some popcorn, order some pizza, that type of thing. And I think it is absolutely solid from A to Z. It was a film and still is a film that makes me uncomfortable. It's dark, it's creepy, it's claustrophobic, and it's got a great story, and that is The Descent.
Ooh,
yeah, man,
that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Isn't it though? Like
That's a good one.
it's so solid. It is so solid. And no, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's one that you gotta watch in the dark.
Yes. Yep. We always do that. I'm always like, turn off all the lights.
Mhm.
It's funny. Kill's probably gonna kill me, man. But so there was this one year, and this was a while back. This is one year that we were watching horror films. It was around Halloween time, and my sister-in-law was there, and she's not really big into horror. But we
Okay.
got her to watch this, man. We're like, come on, it'll be okay. It's not that
Oh
bad.
no.
Oh my God. She lost her shit, man. This movie messed her up. It was great. All right. Real
It's
Really?
terrible. It was
No,
great. Oh my God.
it's definitely not
Dude.
terrible. It was amazing. All right. Real quick too in the chat. We got Russell coming in as well with a super chat. Thank you so
Huh?
much, Russell. We appreciate that. And look what he's putting on it. See that we were trying to, you know, broaden those horizons, but if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. And this is actually
Yes.
a great movie. So he's going with The
Mm-hmm.
Lost Boys. So we're gonna throw The Lost Boys on here. Okay. Very, very cool. And let me just catch up to these guys a little bit. I know I'm
Sure.
way behind. Let's see. Barb saying, I've never seen Freaks, but I've never heard a bad review on
Get
it.
on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Check
good.
it out. It is good. It really is. We got DJ in the house. What's up, DJ? And Mayan says, and we've only got 19 likes, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. We had almost 40 people in here. Let's hit the like button. It helps us out. It really, really does. If you enjoy this conversation, if you enjoy the channel and the community, please, 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 it helps us out. Okay. And I just want to make sure I keep track of everybody. And look at this, man. We got Barb coming in,
Nice.
joining the channel membership. Wow. Barb, wow, thank you so much.
Nice.
That is so cool. Thank you, thank you. We
Yeah.
appreciate that. And of course, also to say too, and for some of you guys that don't know, Barb is under her channel name, Fear the Talking
Mm-hmm.
Heads. So definitely check her out over there. Some really fun stuff already up on the channel. If
Yep.
you're a fan of great conversation, this is definitely a place that you'll enjoy. Eric and myself, we've obviously seen firsthand what she's got going on over there. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much, Barb, and
Really good
definitely,
channel.
yeah, put your link into the chat, or Mayan, if you could do that, that would be great to help us out. Very cool. Okay, let's go to our next film, Eric. I think
Okay.
this will be your fifth, right?
Yes, sir. Let's see. What did I hit? Okay. All right. I had to do some editing, but that's okay. The timing of your little your little clips was perfect because I have with Mr. Billy Zane, I have Demon Knight.
Oh man! All right.
It's one that no one ever talks about, and I think it's
Yeah.
a perfect. First off, I love Tales from the Crypt. It's still one of my favorite television shows. But it's one
Yes.
of these perfect stuck in one place. Like what was Kill Column? Bottleneck films. You know what I mean? You're
Mm-hmm.
stuck in one place. Something's trying to get in. You're trying to survive the night. And it's got a fantastic cast. William Sadler, Billy
Mm-hmm.
Zane, CCH Pounder. This is where I found out who she was, and I became an instant fan. If I see she's in the movie, like even if it's Psycho 4, I'll watch it
Mm-hmm.
because she's in it. She's so good. Dick
Yeah.
Miller, everybody's in it. It's so good. It's got some cheesiness with the Crypt Keeper in the beginning and the end, but the crux of the story of just them trying to survive the night, mixed with Jada Pinkett's in it, mixed with Billy
Yep.
Zane's craziness. It's one of my favorite movies. I couldn't tell you how many times I've watched it since it came out.
That's awesome. All right. I dig it. That's a great pick.
Mhm.
All right, Coriander, how about you? What's your fifth pick you want to throw onto this list?
Yeah. Dang.
Were there ones that were taken from you?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
You guys
Good.
have not taken a thing.
Okay,
I'm
good.
just trying to figure
It's
out what I
tough.
want to throw at you all. I think I am gonna go. Oh shit, man.
Gosh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think. All right, I'm just gonna do it. A lot of people might be like, "Oh, that movie sucks.
Yeah, but it's what you
It's
like. Who
Dude,
cares?
boring."
well again,
But
hold on.
tough
Well,
shit
again,
because I like
oh,
it. Yeah, The
Exactly.
Wicker Man, the original, not like the remake. The
Never
oh,
seen
original.
it.
okay.
Never seen it.
Ooh, you
Really?
should check it out,
You
Yeah.
man.
should check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, I mean, these are films, like I said, these are faves,
Missing
films,
person. Yeah. A
films that
missing
we had fun
child.
with.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah, and you have oh my God, what's his name? Christopher
Christopher
Lee.
Lee.
Yep, is in it, and yeah, man, it's a great, great movie. It's one of
All
my
right.
favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's just I've just never gotten around to it. I've seen the remake with Nicolas Cage, so maybe that's why I've been kind of waiting to
Yeah.
see the original. I
Yeah,
know it's
Don't
nothing
don't
like.
count that one.
just
Okay.
like where this one kind of lies in like the same kind of like time that it was made as
Mhm.
like a what you want to call it, a come on, help me out here. I'm just gonna say it as a recommendation.
Mhm.
Okay. Straw Dogs, the original Straw Dogs with
I
Dustin
saw the remake.
Hoffman.
I saw the
Yeah, it's a
remake.
good one. Yeah.
That was so good too.
Well, hold on, man,
Yeah.
because don't name out any more movies. We gotta get this
Yeah.
list together.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, real quick too in the chat. What's going on here? We got Oliver coming in with a super chat again, stepping up to the plate, and he wants to put Critters on the list.
I'm all for
Okay.
that.
Wow.
That was
Blast
one of
from
my
the
alternates.
past.
Good for you, Oliver.
Okay, very, very cool.
Great mind thinks alike. That's my favorite sci-fi horror. So good for you, Oliver.
It is your favorite sci-fi horror?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I
it
did not
is.
know that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. All right. Hey, look, Barb, I was thinking this too. So she's explaining to man, it's just me, Barb. I'm on the Patreon, but I'm tired of not seeing my name in green. Dang it. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate that, Barb. Seriously, it makes it makes a difference in what we can do, as you know. And yeah, I'm sure it's much cooler to see your name in green, right? You gotta, have some fun. But thank you so much, seriously, for all the support. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have going on in the chat? Um, and yes, thank you so much, Paula. Love to all the mods. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And we got Mayan here tonight doing some modding, and we appreciate the support. It helps us. Okay. All right. So next up is me. Okay. So this will be the fifth pick
Mm-hmm.
for me as well. I'm just making sure I'm trying to keep it all situated. Okay. Now this is a movie. Okay, listen, if we're talking about I and I don't know if I really like the label guilty pleasure.
Oh,
You know
I
what I
hate it.
mean?
I hate it.
Because I look at movies in a way where it's like if I enjoy them and if they're fun, they can become a favorite of mine. And this is a
Mm-hmm.
film since I was a kid. I just always had fun with. I'll never get the first time I saw it on a Saturday afternoon with my brother and my cousins. And it was one of those movies that I think it plays so well to a young audience and an older audience. Like, and that's tough to do, to have that type of a balance. And when you talk about the type of horror film it is, I think it's one of the best examples of all time. And that movie is from 1982, I believe, Creep Show.
Ooh, good
I
choice.
love I love Creep Show so much, man. I really do. There's a time, and I've talked about this before, where sometimes you just put a movie on and you just have fun with it. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you're letting it play. You might be like doing some other things, but you're still kind of watching the movie. This is one of those movies for me over the years. It's been a handful of these types of movies, and Creep Show is one of those films and that shows me how much I enjoy it, because sometimes I just want it on,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Oh, it's a great choice. It's what introduced me to Tom Savini. And
Mm,
as an adult, it's kind of cool seeing Ted Danson in a horror movie,
yes.
Leslie Nielsen in a
Leslie
horror
Nielsen.
movie as a villain,
Yeah.
and he's a
Yeah.
sadistic villain. You know
Yes.
what I mean? But
Yeah.
but you got the perfect mixture of cheese. You got the perfect mixture of horror, the comic book
Mhm.
feel. There's so much going on with this movie, and
That's right.
it works. It shouldn't work, but it
Yeah.
works. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
It
Yeah.
does, man. It does. All right. Okay, Eric. So this will be your last pick, correct?
Yes, and I
Yep.
think we missed a super chat. Jeff said you missed his super chat.
Okay.
It looks like
Yeah, I'm still scrolling. I'm
okay.
probably I don't know, maybe a dozen comments before the next super chat, but I will get to it. But I want to make sure though that we can
Mm-hmm.
also get through our picks too, and then
Okay.
we're going to take in the other suggestions from the super chats as well.
Yeah, I
Okay.
missed it too. I just saw his comment. But
Okay.
this last one's going to be tough because now I'm at my reserve picks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go foreign this time because I've really been getting into foreign horror.
Nice.
And it's between two films, man, and two films I saw for the first time in the last year. I'm going to go with the one that actually scared me because I watched it in the dark. I'm going with Rec, R-E-C.
Wow.
It
Okay.
scared
That one.
you?
I watched it in the dark. I didn't know what I was getting into.
When did
I
you
may have
watch
had
this?
what's that?
When did you watch this?
It's like for the first time was like last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I watched it in the dark. I mean, I knew what quarantine was about, but I had
Yes.
never seen this. And I
Mm-hmm.
watched it in the original language, which helps. I always say if you're watching a foreign horror movie, watch it in its own language so you don't lose the emotion in the dubbing.
Mm-hmm.
And this was one of those, again, it's like The Descent. You watch it in the dark, you don't know what's going to pop up at you, and it sticks with you. And that finale, I'm not going to lie, I might have had a few drinks in me, but I remember Rachel was in the other room on her iPad. My daughter's sleeping, and when that little boy or whatever it is just pops out and swings at the camera, I yell, "Holy shit!" Rachel's like, "Are you okay?" My daughter wakes up, "Dad," I'm like, "Nothing, horror movie stuff. It's okay. Go back to sleep." But it was a lot of fun, and it's one that I will return to quite often. And it got me into the rest of the series, which I think are really good too. But yeah, Rec is a new favorite of mine.
That is awesome. I love that story, man. Awesome
Yeah.
stuff. He's like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I did. I'm like, oh shit. Eric, you all right? It's fine. Scary movie. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. All right. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Coriander. How about you? So this will be your last pick. This is last pick, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So this will be your last
Yeah.
pick, Coriander.
This will be the last one.
What do you got?
Okay.
You got like 8,000 you're trying to choose from?
I had, I had 10.
Well,
Well, hey, it is what it is.
yeah.
So, all right, okay. So this movie changed the franchise for me. I absolutely love it, and it's Halloween 2018.
Oh boy. There we go. We knew.
Yeah.
I was
We
waiting for
knew.
him to show up.
We were
I
hey,
was
look, we
since
tried.
since no one's done it and it's not there. I mean, it changed the whole franchise for me.
Yeah.
It's got to be there. It's got to be there.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. That's fair enough.
so we're
Yeah.
done, right? My list is
Your
over.
list is done. Okay, so look, let me jump into the chat. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We got Jeff coming in with a $5 super chat, and there it is. There it is. You knew.
There's our boy.
Listen, you know what this channel is about. You know what the foundation is. Jeff is coming in with Friday the 13th, the final chapter, part 4. Ted White. You know what's up.
Mhm.
They make a choice. Trish makes a choice. Jumping out of that window. Okay, let's
Gordon
throw it
makes a
up there.
choice.
Yeah, he does. Woo. All right. Very, very cool. And I'm gonna double check now. Jeff, thank you so much for the super chat and also for the suggestion. Seriously, that is a great pick. You know that. Let's do a quick clip for Jeff in honor of Jeff. And so, Eric, sometimes just when you thought
Prepare
that
yourself.
well, no, not really.
I
But
try.
listen, sometimes when you didn't know what to expect, you get surprised and it might look like this.
Oh, shit, man. Charlie, where the fuck you been at, man? Don't you know we've been looking all over this motherfucker for you?
There you go. Look, as soon as I played it, both of these guys started shaking their head.
What the hell, man?
I'm not gonna lie. As much as I've crapped on that movie, there's something about that scene specifically that makes me laugh. It's because Busta doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and the reason why I've said it here, he doesn't try to hide his skin color. He doesn't wear any gloves or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows who Michael Myers is. He just doesn't give a fuck.
He
I love it.
doesn't.
That's what
He
I love about
doesn't.
him in that movie.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I just want to catch up to these guys real quick. Um, and thank you so much. Man's got the link for our Patreon in the chat as well. Thank you so much for putting that in there. Again, guys, if you'd like to do extra hangouts and stuff like that, exclusive streams, watch parties and stuff like that, that is the way to do it. And obviously, we got our man Steven in the house. What's up?
Hey.
Craving something scary. What's up, brother? Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hey, look, Barb says, "Oh my God, the descent still gets me on those jump scares." Right?
Yep.
It is so true. All right, and I think I'm almost caught up. And and you're welcome, Barb. You're welcome. All right, and she's got her YouTube channel right there. And man, if we could put the link in there too, that'd be great. Okay, we've got it. Okay, Barb put it in. Great. Cool. And man, did it. You guys are so quick. My goodness. Thank you. We got Ranger in the house. What's going on? Good to see. Hope you are enjoying the conversation and this list, which has gotten to be really crazy. We got Dominic in the house. What's up, Dominic? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Very, very cool. Okay, so this will be my last pick, I think. Yeah. Okay. So, look, I had a bunch of movies on my list, and yeah, as far as alternates, you know what I mean? And because we didn't know how this was going to play out. There's a lot of
And you were giving me shit for having like 10?
well, no. I didn't
And
have
you're
I
like,
didn't have
oh, I have a bunch on mine.
well,
Okay.
yeah, but I have them in order. Like I didn't have to go out of order
I
unless
did
it was
too.
picked.
Kind of.
God, man. All right, so listen. This is a film. Look, this is a film that for me, it's a very, very cool film that when I saw it, it just made an impression on me. It's one of those films that, sometimes a movie it just sticks with you and you just can't escape it. And this was at a time when I think horror was still, kind of finding its way towards its peak of popularity. And the name of the lead character in this particular film, when I was a kid, this name held so much weight. And I think that this particular film is a fantastic part of the franchise and so freaking underrated. That's why I try to talk about it as much as I possibly can. I love this movie so much. And yeah, you knew it had to happen sooner or later. I'm going with Psycho 2.
Ooh, I was
Psycho
not
2.
expecting that. Good for you.
Psycho 2. Anthony Perkins was just so amazing in the role of Norman Bates. And I think with Psycho 2, it's so underrated. It's so underappreciated. It's one of the greatest horror sequels of all time, let alone just a great horror film. And I think the only thing that might have been a weight on its shoulders was the fact that it came after Hitchcock's Psycho. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, it's fantastic. Okay.
Great choice.
Yeah, man, I love
Hey,
it.
if we're talking Hitchcock, I had The Birds as one of my alternates.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Really good one.
All right. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. So in the chat, let's also catch up. Now, if you send in a super chat, you can add a film to the list. And I think we still got 2 more spots. And Oliver is making sure that he puts it.
Like it.
Oh my
Pain
God.
is the best ever.
Let me just say this. This was not pre-planned or scripted. And and I think especially for the 3 of us here, we again wanted to make sure that we gave some really interesting choices and broadened everything. But guess who's coming back? The only horror icon that could go to space and make it count. Oliver says, "My guilty Jason X, Kane Hodder is the best ever." There you go. There you go. We got Jason X on the. This is great. This
Oh
list is
yeah.
I love it. This is
Mm-hmm.
great. You know what, man? Oliver, this is for you. Let's get some more Billy Zane up in here because you can always get more Billy Zane. Here we go.
Fuck this cowboy shit!
We're fine.
Fucking ho dunk, fo dunk, well then there, motherfuckers!
Yeah,
Oh man.
There
I
you
love that
go.
man. He's
You
so good.
do. He's the best. All right.
Mm-mm.
And look at this. Now, I was just saying we got Crowbar in the house coming in with wow, 7.
See,
Definitely belongs on this list. David Fincher's masterpiece. Man,
It's a
I
good one.
love 7. I
it's in my
really
top 2, dude. I like see that's one of those ones I'm like, should I put it on this for horror or not? Because
Yeah.
I think it's more like a crime drama. It's
Yeah.
like Jaws, you know. Is it a horror movie? Is it
Yeah.
a suspense movie? It's how you feel. It's like Silence of the Lambs, but
I'll
7
tell
is
you.
like my top 2
It's like
movies of all
Silence
time.
of the Lambs.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this, man. When I saw 7, I still remember this vividly. We had gone to the
Mm.
theater. It was the midnight show. We went late, and it was kind of fun, Friday night. After the movie, I remember going home, and before I went to sleep, I just felt a chill at my spine.
Hmm.
Like it was kind of hard to go to sleep. That's how the movie affected me because it's just so raw and gritty, so it's a great film, and it's still so effective. It
Yep.
really is. Okay, so we're gonna throw
Mm.
7 on there. I'm gonna make the font a little bit smaller, and while I get that situated, we got Val in the house. What is up, Val?
Hey, pal.
Hope you're doing
Hello.
well. Yeah, and also hope that you're feeling better too, Val. She said she was, not feeling the best. It's kind of like that time of the year where you've got some nice weather, you got some bad weather, and it's kind of going back and forth. So,
It's been nuts
definitely.
here,
Mm.
man. There was a Friday, it was near 80 degrees. It snowed on Sunday. It all melted on Monday. And then we got snow
Mm-hmm.
like 2 days ago. So it's just not
Yeah.
making up its mind.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, we're getting snow now. We
Mm-hmm.
had like 50 degrees weather, 50-degree weather yesterday. So
There you go.
it's
There you
crazy.
go.
Mm.
We got Mike in the house too. What's up, Mike? Saying Mr. Boogedy, the most terrifying Disney movie. Bro, I remember that from back
Yeah.
in the day. Yes.
Yeah, Rachel and I did a video on that. I'm like, ooh, this brings back memories.
It does, man. Look, me and Kill used to watch those Disney movies on Sunday nights, and like there were some good ones in there. It really
Disney
was.
had a creepy category back then, man. That
Yeah.
Watcher in the Woods, all those type
Yes.
of things, all those like more adult type of scary movies. Not a lot of that were for kids or should have been for kids, and that's what made them fun.
That's right. That's right. Val saying whoever picked Night of the Demons has great taste, such a great movie, and Angela kicks ass as a demon. There you go, Val. Now that is great.
Thank you.
I would have
It's me,
never
girl.
known. I would have never known that Val was a fan of Night of the Demons. That is great. That is so cool. All right. Now let's do this. Let me just move this out of the way. And we've got a list. Actually, no, we still do. Do we have another spot? I just want to make sure here. And Steven saying, well done, Night Psycho 2, such an amazing movie. And who done it? Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, yes. Barb also a fan. Lands in the category of horror sequels that are better than the original. Ooh, there you go.
I think I
There
might
you
agree
go.
with that. Yeah,
And look, Barb's coming in. She's
of course.
Hey, look, we only have one other movie, and we'll complete the whole Mount Rushmore of what we're built upon here on this channel. But we got Barb coming in with Scream. She says, "Please and thank you." There we go. It made the list. It found a way. All right, we're putting it on. We are putting it on, and ironically, like last night was a fantastic episode of Battle World, and
Mhm.
Scream 6 definitely represented, no doubt about it. Okay, all right, and Barb, thank you so much. Seriously, it's too funny. All right. So we've got our list.
Hey,
Yeah.
Night. Can I
Yeah.
just say, Walter is drinking from the fountain.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All
Mm-hmm.
right. And look at Steven came into Steven. We Bar beat you to the punch. He said Scream must be on this list. Period. All right. So this is what we're gonna do.
Oh,
Steven,
right.
if you want to add another film, you can do that. Or you can hold on to this as a save. Because of course, we're gonna eliminate these films. We're going to eliminate them one by one until there's one film standing. Okay, what I mean? So let me know, Steven. You can either add another film, a different film, obviously, or you can hold on to that as like ammunition in the pocket. Okay, so let me know, man. But Oliver said, I'm going to make sure we get Saw X on the list. There you go. It made it. It
It was
made
a
it.
good one.
It was good, man. And I'm so
Mm-hmm.
upset that we're not going to get Saw 11.
Well, I don't know what's going on because apparently Billy the Puppet has official social media, and he
Uh-huh.
says if you think this was the end, it's not the end. So
When
something's up
when was that put
It-
out?
today.
Today.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So
Well, unless
now, does that mean we might be done with Jigsaw? I don't know if it's another spinoff. We'll
yeah.
see, but it looks like the universe isn't dead yet.
Yeah, I mean, and I can believe that. But
Mm-hmm.
I was just really I was so excited to see what they were going to continue with,
Mm-hmm.
for 11, because at the end of X, you see, you see Mark Hoffman, and it's like we got the band back together,
Yep.
and to me, Saw X, the strength of it
It
was
was really
obviously
good.
Tobin Bell.
Yeah.
Having Tobin Bell front and center was a stroke of genius, and I had
Mm-hmm.
said that from the get-go. That's what will make this work, and it did.
Mm-hmm.
He's a living legend, and again, just taking the time to appreciate that, while we can, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So all right. And Jeff is coming in with a $5 super chat saying, I had this idea. Don't know if you've ever done this before. Did you ever think about doing a tier list, horror movie directors from the past and the present? Yes, actually, that is something that is on the list. And who knows, man? We might be doing that soon. Actually, and Jeff, throw a comment too on here, and let's have a discussion about that with the community. But that is definitely a great idea, and that could be a lot of fun. No doubt whatsoever. Okay, let's. So Steven said, let's hold on to it. I want to use it as a save for Scream. Look at Steven. Wow. It's too funny. All right, brother. We got you. And Oliver saying he saw that as well today
Mm-hmm.
about Billy the Puppet. Very cool. All right. All right. And I think I am caught up. Cube was really good. I agree, Russell. That's a great film. Okay, this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to start eliminating these. We're going to go fast, or as fast as we can. This is a huge list. Pet Cemetery, Prey, Silence of the Lambs, Poltergeist, Saw, Creep, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Insidious, Jason Goes to Hell, An American Werewolf in London, Freaks, You're Next, Dracula, Gremlins, Night of the Demons, The Descent, The Lost Boys, Demon Knight, The Wicker Man, Critters, Creep Show, Wreck, Halloween 2018, Friday the 13th 4, Psycho 2, Jason X, 7, Scream, and Saw X. Okay, Eric, what's the first film that we have to eliminate from this list?
I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen The Wicker Man, so I think I would have to just pick that based on that reason.
Ooh, The Wicker Man. Okay. Coriander, what do you think should be the first film to be eliminated from this list?
Well, to be fair, I haven't seen Demon Knight. So I
Oh,
know. How fortunate was that, right?
Yep.
So
oh,
Hey,
that's
it
my
is
okay.
what it
first.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Listen, I'm just gonna.
Oh, there's another one I haven't seen that I just saw.
What's
So
that?
I guess I could have skipped. Uh, is it record?
Wreck.
Rec.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Yep. So are you going with Demon Knight or Wreck?
Yeah, because I've already said it.
Okay, wait a minute. So you're going with Demon Knight?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just making sure. Look, man, I've got pages open and I'm watching the chat. Come on. Okay. So for me, if I was to pick one, Eric's gonna kill me. Listen, I
No.
gotta be honest, man. It's gotta be
ahead.
Jason Goes to Hell. Come on. Listen, there's never been any lying here. Never, never, never. So that's what I'm gonna go with. So this is what we're gonna do, guys. We've got Demon Knight.
Ooh.
Good night, everybody.
We got we've got Demon Knight. We've got Jason Goes to Hell, and we've got, what did you pick, Eric?
Save Jason Goes to Hell.
I said Wicker Man because I hadn't seen it.
Okay, the
You
Wicker
gotta
Man.
save it.
Okay, so hold on. Let me just, because the chat has to listen to this. So we've got the Wicker Man, Jason Goes to Hell, and Demon Knight. Pick which one you want eliminated first. And the first person that we see in the chat, that's the movie that is going to be eliminated unless it gets saved. Okay, starting now. Starting now. All right, all right. Come on, guys.
I see Jason Goes to Hell.
Yep,
All
Jason's
right.
gone.
Jason Goes to Hell.
Send him
There
to
we
hell.
go. All right. Unless anybody wants to save it, and you can save it with a super chat, and we'll give you guys a couple seconds. We know that there is some lag in the chat, but this is basically how we're going to go through these. All right. So if a film is basically on the chopping block and you want to save it, you can save it by super chat once. Okay. Once. And we got David's in the house. What's up, David? He says, "Know the thing?" Shaking my head. Hey, man, you guys could have put it on there. You guys could have put it on there. Okay. Val, Jason Worms dies tonight. Okay. Oh, Val. That's too funny. We got Scott in the house. What's up, Scott? Good to see you. Okay, man. Dude.
Mr. Troy.
Wow.
I love
He
you.
got saved. He got saved. Wow. 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 Okay, so what we're gonna
Nice.
do. What are you talking about? Nice.
Hey,
Come
hey,
on,
she
man.
can say nice if she wants to.
Right?
Bro.
Who's on my hat?
Dude, I'm not talking about Jason Voorhees himself. We're talking about the movie. All right. So look,
It's part of
let's
the
do.
franchise.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So let's do this. So let's go back into the chat because we still had Demon Knight and we had
What?
the Wicker Man that were up for
What?
going
I-
off.
Let's see here. Well, if we're going in
What?
order,
How? Where was
Dude.
I when that happened?
probably
What?
not looking at the chat.
What?
both were picked in the chat, but Wicker Man was picked first by Mike
Okay.
Steele.
Okay. So
What?
the Wicker Man
Oh,
has to
shit.
go. And we also had Russell coming in to save Jason Goes to Hell. You guys.
See?
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So we've got the Wicker Man is off. Wow.
What?
There's no doubt that the Wicker
So what
Man.
else? What? That's
Hold
the
on. Let me,
first one gone?
well, dude,
Are you kidding me?
there's
Oh,
no
that's
doubt.
bullshit.
Hold on. Let me just say, there's no doubt
Yeah.
that the Wicker Man is better than Jason Goes to Hell.
I'll be the judge of that. I haven't seen the Wicker Man.
Yeah,
Well,
it is better than Jason Goes to
I'm
Hell.
sure it is,
Yeah,
but still, we're talking
exactly.
favorites.
It
We're
is.
talking favorites, not what's better.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. All right.
I know how to word it too, Nate.
All right. So the Wicker Man is off. I got it highlighted. Okay. So let's go through this again. So Coriander, what's the next film that has to go off of here?
Okay, so I haven't seen Wreck either, so I guess I'll go that route.
All right. You're going to go with a Wreck. Okay. So Eric, how about you?
I've tried to enjoy it. I've only seen it a couple times. I'm not a fan yet. Night of the Demons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, dude, wow.
Hey.
I'm gonna. Hey, no, it's okay. It's all
He's hitting
right.
me hard.
He is.
Yeah,
But
well,
listen.
Vampire still stings from last time. How about that?
Dude, that is the worst movie. Oh my god.
All right. So
Maybe
listen.
because it was like the first date with my ex. So, but still, it's a sucky ass movie.
Okay.
But still, ew.
All right. So listen.
Ugh.
All right. Eric, you going with Night of the Demons.
Yes, sir.
Coriander's going with Wreck. I'm gonna go with Jason Goes to Hell. Because listen, come on. I'm just saying. So this is what we're gonna do. You guys in the chat, we've got Wreck, we've got Night of the Demons, and we've got Jason Goes to Hell. Let us know which film has to be eliminated next. First person we see in the chat, that's the one.
Oop.
All right, let's go. And we got Rachel in the house. What's up, Rachel? Good to see you. All right. And if you haven't hit the like button, please.
Awesome, Wreck. Troy.
Well,
Troy
she was
picked
on
Wreck.
at that time, wasn't she?
I did.
All right, so Wreck is on the chopping block. If you want to save it, this is the time to do it. And let's see who. That was close.
That's funny.
Mhm.
Doom
That was
Turkey
close.
said that he had a first date with vampires. Yeah, it was a
All
sucky
right.
movie, man.
Uh,
Terrible.
all right. So Wreck is looking like it's gonna go the way of the dodo.
The dodo no.
Exactly. All right. Let's go to our next elimination. So Eric, what's the next film that has to get eliminated from this list? This very eclectic list.
See, I also got to play this smart too, because someone that I know if I pick won't get picked. So for this round, I'm going to stick with Night of the Demons.
Dang, man. All right. Coriander, how about you? What's the next film that has to be eliminated?
I got to go with Demon Knight because I haven't seen it.
Wow, there's a lot of hate for demons here. Okay. Listen, look, there's never been any lying. Never ever. We got to go with Jason Goes to Hell. That's got to go. All right. So
This is
listen.
like Groundhog Day, and I hate that movie. I hate it.
Why are we getting on a random Groundhog Day? All right.
Because we're repeating.
You guys in the chat. Night of the Demons. What's the other one?
Jason
Exactly.
Goes to Hell.
Oh my
Jason Goes to
god.
Hell, and the one
and
that Coriander
Demon
picked. Demon Knight. Okay. Let's see who comes in first.
Jason
Oliver
Goes to
comes
Hell.
in. Oliver knows what's up. Jason Goes to Hell. Let's make it happen. If anybody Rachel's laughing at Coriander. I know, man. Okay. It happened. And we're moving on in life.
Hey, it wasn't the first one eliminated. Yeah, that's a victory for me. I'm okay.
I know. You got to hold on to something, man.
That's
You got to
right.
hold on to something.
Even if it's a worm, I'll hold on to it. It's okay.
Okay. All right. So, Coriander, let's go through this again. What should get eliminated next?
Demon Knight.
Okay. I'll go next. Wow, this is kind of getting interesting here. I'm going to go with Okay, out of these that are left, actually,
it's tough when you think about it, dude.
This is tough. I'm going to go with Critters. Out of these that are left, I'm going to go with that. What about you, Eric?
I'm going to be fair. I'm going to move away from Night of the Demons. I'm actually going to go with what's left and what I like. I'm going to go Insidious, to be honest.
Oh, wow. Okay, guys. That's what we've got on the chopping block. We've got Night of the Demons, right?
No,
We've got...
I said Insidious.
Okay, we got Insidious, we've got Critters, and Coriander. Which one did you pick?
Um,
Demon Knight.
yeah,
Demon Knight. Okay,
sure.
Demon Knight. There you go. Okay, so you guys in the chat, which should be eliminated next between those three? All right. Oh, you guys are too funny. Oliver said, I'm fighting both of you. I know. Those are his picks. I know.
Critters.
Critters.
Choiceless
Yeah.
Critters.
Critters. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, these are all
Yeah.
good movies. Well, almost all of them. And
Mhm.
so Critters is...
Yeah. Go ahead.
At
Just keep
least I didn't
poking that
say it.
bear, man. Just
At
keep
least-
poking that bear.
But I didn't say it. You know, I mean, people that know what's up, they know. But yeah, I didn't
Mhm.
say it. You know. All right. So Critters is on the chopping block unless anybody wants to save it. It is going the way of the dodo. All right. Wow.
What?
Russell said you're next. What?
Ooh,
Really?
I don't know about that.
Wow.
Okay.
We got L. Buckner in the house, and Critters is a decent pick to eliminate. Yeah, I think so. I think so. All right. So Critters is leaving. Okay, Eric, what's the next film that has to be eliminated?
Jeez. See, some of these there's no way I can pick. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go Jason X.
Wow.
What?
Considering what's left other than Jason X, I'm gonna go Jason X.
Okay. You know,
Crazy?
you are an intriguing guy, and that's why I enjoy having you on these panels.
Interesting.
I'm just
I
messing
like
with you.
Jason X. I really
No,
do.
I know.
But then there's the rest. You know
I
what I
know.
mean?
I know.
I'm not gonna say freaks instead, you know. I'm gonna pick that. I'm gonna
All
pick
right.
Jason X.
All right. Coriander, what's the next one that needs to be eliminated?
Dude, you're gonna like make me motion sickness with this list.
God.
Good God.
Dude, come on, man. Just make
Well,
this work.
dude, the way you're scrolling, holy shit, man. Obviously, Demon Knight, till that shit's gone, I can't pick anything else.
You could. This is about strategy as
No.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
That's why
my
there's certain
strategy
movies
is
I haven't picked yet.
Can I say
'cause I
something?
know.
Okay, hold on. Let me say
no. My
something. Hold
strategy
on.
is I haven't seen it.
I
So
know you haven't.
until it's gone, I can't pick anything else.
I know
Sorry.
you haven't. But guess what? This is not the
Sorry.
first time that we've done this type of stream. So you know how it can go.
Sorry.
So real quick in the chat, Val saying 35 wonderful people watching, 29 likes. Please make sure to hit the like button. Absolutely. Yes, if you could hit the like button, that would help us out. And let's see. Barb saying I need to make 2 columns motions. I wish I could, guys. If I listen, let me just say this, guys. If I could, I would. If I could make it easier,
It does.
I would, trust me. But there are limitations. Okay. All right, so you're going with Demon Knight.
Yes.
We got
Yep.
we got Jason X, we got Demon Knight. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with Demon Knight as well. Because I'm not gonna go with Jason X. I'm gonna go with Demon Knight as well. So Demon Knight is on the chopping block. Okay, so if anybody wants to save Demon Knight, now's the time to do it. If you send in the super chat, we'll give you guys a couple seconds. We got Hollywood Guy in the house. What's going on? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Okay. All right. And Val said it's time for Demon Knight to go.
Sorry.
Yeah, hey, sometimes it
Sorry,
happens.
Eric. I know.
Doom-
I'm sorry.
I
Doom-
still like it. It's okay.
Doom Turkey saying Psycho
I'll have to
got
watch
to
it.
go.
I think you would like it. All jokes aside, I think you would like it.
Yeah.
I'd be knowing how much I know you. I'd be very surprised if you didn't like it. We'll say that.
Okay.
All right. Well, it looks as though Demon Knight is going. It is
Okay.
going. Okay. All right. Eric, so let's try this again. What's the next film that's got to leave the list?
I'm gonna go back to Insidious.
Wow. Okay. Coriander, how about you?
Um,
You got Demon Knight off the list, so now
I
you can
know,
you
yes.
can let's make
Yeah.
this thing happen, man.
Let's do Gremlins.
Okay. You know what? I'm vibing with you on that. I think Gremlins,
Mhm.
and it's
I'm
not because I
sorry,
don't
it's
like it.
just right. It's just more of
Yeah.
a Christmassy kids movie to me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gizmo as well. Okay, Gremlins is
It's a
Gremlins is on.
Christmassy kids movie, but we couldn't get. Now I feel like Killian, like the last time, we couldn't get rid of Pee Wee to save our lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's so true. All right,
Hey, you gotta
Gremlins.
show love to Pee Wee.
Gremlins is on the chopping block. Okay, so Gremlins is on the chopping block. We'll give you guys a couple seconds to save it if you'd like to save it. And real quick.
Can you hear
Wow.
my fur babies? Can you hear them?
No, but I can hear you. Let me just say this real quick. We got Oliver saying we really need to have a Saw marathon watch party. You know what, Oliver? That is so
Ouch.
true. We love the Saw movies, but let me also be transparent. I don't know how many people would be up for it as well. So you guys in the community and channel members and so forth, let us know if that would be something that you'd like to see, that you actually would attend and support, because that's also the big thing. Because to put it together and the scheduling, we'd love to do that. And Oliver, now that you're at the horror guru level, you can make those suggestions and requests, and we're gonna put something together where we can actually lock it in for you and do something that you want to do. So awesome stuff. All right, Gremlins, it looks as though Gremlins is going to be gone. All right, it is gone. Don't feed them after midnight, depending on which time zone you're in. Okay, so
Well, it was nice to show up today, guys.
right. So, Coriander, what's
Yeah.
the next film we've got to take off this list?
Let's do well, you don't have to go that slow.
Dude,
Well,
God,
just
man.
when you were doing it
Come
like
on.
over and over and over and
You
over,
just
that
can't
was like a
win.
little
I
extreme.
can't. Just work with it, man.
Let's, I hate to say it, but so maybe I shouldn't say it. Okay,
Just
so
say it.
let's do let's do The Silence of the Lambs.
Are you crazy?
Oh,
No.
wow.
Really? That's
Wow.
the next
Cheers.
that's the next movie out of all of these?
Cheers, mate.
Wow.
You're trolling, bro. Come on.
What?
You're trolling. Come on.
You're
You're taking
trolling.
Silence of the Lambs before you're taking that before Jason X and some of these other films? Night of the Demons? Come on. All right, Eric, what's your pick?
It's not gonna go. Come on.
Well, don't waste your vote then. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Insidious one more time.
All right. Let's go with out of these that are left. Let's go with ooh, this is actually kind of tough, man. Let's go. Oh, I hate to say it. Jeez, I might have to say it. Yeah, let's go
Say
with
it.
Jason X, man. Jason. Well, yeah, I'll just say Jason X. I'll go with that. But it's definitely not no Silence of the Lambs. Come on, let's be real. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
stop.
I know.
Just
Right,
'cause it's
right. Just
your
keep
pick.
thinking. Come on. Okay.
Come on. You'd say that anyway. Whether
right.
I said what else was your pick, you'd be like, what?
Would I though? Come
You
on, man.
would.
Okay. All
You
right.
would.
So out of Jason X, Silence of the Lambs, and whatever Eric picked, what goes
Wow,
next?
thanks a lot. Love it.
Right?
I'm
Well,
losing track.
I hate to say it, Night
Jason
Oliver.
X.
Oliver said Silence of the Lambs before Paula said Jason X.
Yeah, but that was before I said let's do this. I don't want people to automatically before I say it because that's not fair.
But that's okay because Hollywood Guy just
He's
saved it.
saving
So.
both of them.
Oh
He's
wow!
All right,
can
so
you
hold on.
can you save 2 movies though? We've never done
Yeah,
that
all
though.
right, hold
Can you
on.
do that?
Hold on,
Can you
hold on,
do
hold on.
that?
Coriander, calm down so I can explain this. All right, so listen,
What am I doing?
we're gonna make it so that you can only save one film, guys. We gotta make this easy for me because I'm trying to keep track of it all. So Jason X is on the block. So Hollywood Guy, I'm assuming you want to put that super chat, and let me just pull it up. And thank you for the super chat. I'm assuming you want to save Jason X. So let us know as soon as you can, because that way it'll make it easier to keep track, and
You know what?
especially for me.
How about we make a suggestion? When we leave it up to the chat night, how about you say when they should start typing? So that way that'll make it a lot easier for us to pay attention to the chat because people
Yeah.
are also saying things that aren't even up for elimination.
Well,
So a
that's
lot of
true
things are
too.
getting lost in the chat.
But here's the thing though, because like, and I have you watching it, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
watching every single time too, just to double check. That's just how I am. So basically, once I say what is on the block, you know what I mean? That's when it starts. And
Gotcha.
I saw Paula, come in with that. So
Sure.
but of course, yeah, that would only make sense because otherwise people would just throw in, as soon as something gets chosen to be on the block, you know what I mean? And we want to make it somewhat fair. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, so Hollywood Guy made a save for Jason X. Is we take it as one save with each round. So that means we've got Silence of the Lambs, and we've got what's the other film that we've got?
I said Insidious.
Insidious. Okay, so we've got Silence of the Lambs and Insidious on the chopping block. Okay, so let's have you guys in the chat. Once I say go, let me, once I say go, let us know which should go next. Is it Insidious or is it Silence of the Lambs? Okay, and go.
Looks like Insidious.
Okay, Insidious. There we go. We got some order here again. Okay. All right. All right. Eric, let's go to you next. What should be eliminated next out of this list?
One last time, I'm going to say Night of the Demons.
Okay. Coriander, how about you?
Okay, wait a minute. Give me a sec. Can I see what's at the bottom? Let's do 7. That's it.
7.
Well, it's a good movie. It just to me isn't really a horror movie.
Okay. All right. So we've got Night of the Demons
Mm-hmm.
and we've got 7. I think I actually can agree with what's left. I would go with Night of the Demons as well. Okay. So Night of the Demons is on the chopping block. Okay. So if anybody wants to save Night of the Demons, this is the time to do it. And let me catch up into the super chat. Russell says creep. and guys, I thought Creep was really good, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was just so good, man. Oliver says, you are all horrible people. Laugh out loud. I know, man. It's tough when you have to eliminate them. It is so difficult. It really is. Mike saying 7 is a crime drama with thriller elements, if you ask me. Yeah, I could agree with that. I could agree with that. Okay. And again, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. It helps to support us. And Val, if you can give us our total on the likes and keep us up to date on that, that would be Much appreciated. Okay, so it looks like Night of the Demons is going. It is going. Wow, it hung in there for a while.
Yeah.
That's really good for it. Okay, Coriander, what
Yeah.
is going to be eliminated next?
You're asking me again already?
Yeah, I'm just kind of going back and forth between you guys starting.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to 7.
All right. Eric, how about you?
No. Damn, it's tough though. Ah, and I'm I'm only saying this because it's been honestly decades since I've seen it, so I don't remember that much. I'm going with Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Ooh. Jeez, man. This is tough. I'm gonna go with Jason X. So we've got Jason X, Dracula, and 7. Let's have you guys in the chat. Let us know what needs to be eliminated next and go. This is going to be. This is crazy, man. Oh.
Looks like Dracula.
Dracula. Dracula is on the chopping block. If anybody wants to save Dracula, this is the time to do it. Wow.
I need to
Isn't that
revisit
crazy?
it. I need to revisit it. I remember enjoying it, but it's been so
Yeah.
long.
It's good. It is a good movie. Really good. I remember when I first saw it, I was just really impressed with. I mean, it's got great atmosphere. You know, Anthony Hopkins is in it. It's like yes,
Mhm.
yes, and yes.
The
Winona
first, I
Ryder.
mean, yeah, the first time this was the first horror movie that made me ever like cry. I cried, man.
Really?
So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okie
Uh,
dokie.
Rachel saved it.
Rachel's coming in, saving Dracula. There we go. Okay, so we still have Jason X, and we have 7. Okay, so let us know what needs to be eliminated next, starting now. And Paula Freaks is not on the chopping block. For you guys, like, don't throw out ones that aren't on the chopping block. We want to make this easy.
Dang. Oliver picked 7.
Okay, Oliver came in with 7. So
Ooh,
7 is gone.
that hurts.
Yeah, I
That
mean it's
one
a great
hurts.
movie.
It
It
is a
happens,
good
bro.
movie, but I mean, it's more like like a thriller, like a crime thriller. This is
Yeah.
a horror list. I'm sorry, but
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
Okay,
I
Eric,
get your point.
what needs to be eliminated next?
Oh, jeez. I'm thinking between 3 of them, and I like them all equally. Okay, we'll just say this round. We'll say Creep.
Creep. Okay. Coriander, how about you? What needs to be taken off next?
Um, uh, I mean, shit. Let's do. Oh shit. Let's do the Descent.
Oh wow!
Really? Out of
Yeah.
these movies? Dude, Jason X has to go, man. Come on, man. I mean,
That's a dude. Come on.
I love Jason X, but it's not better than The Descent. Come on, you know? So,
I mean,
okay.
unfortunately, I've watched Jason X more than the holy. I can't even talk. More than the Descent.
Oh, I
So what
believe
does
that.
that say?
Well, dude, we're the biggest
That
Friday
I
13th
like it.
fans on the East Coast, so of course.
No,
I
no,
have
but
too.
I
I've watched
just
Jason
like
X
it
more too.
more than the Descent.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
So next up on the chopping block, we've got Jason X. Help me out with this, Eric. We got Jason X, we've got Creep, and
Mhm.
we've got
The Descent.
The Descent. Okay, so let's have you guys tell us what is leaving next, starting now.
Creep.
Creep. We've got Creep. Creep is on the chopping block. Barb, I got up all in arms over the scent, and I can't even blame him. There you go. You know what's going on. It's a great movie, man. It is absolutely great. Okay. All right. So Creep is on the chopping block. And let's give these guys a couple of seconds. And then
I
it might
always
be
have
leaving.
shit luck with these lists, man.
Hey! How many of
You
mine were
did,
eliminated right away?
No, it's true.
yeah.
It's true.
Well,
Like it
hey,
doesn't matter what group of people I'm with.
but
My
you did
movies are like
the
always like
director
I don't
stream though. You
know.
did really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well,
Well, you even said
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
even remember that. Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
Jeez. All right, let's go next. Eric, what do we got to take out next? We're starting to get down to the nitty gritty.
Fuck it. I'll just say Jason X.
There it is. Coriander, what's got to go next?
Well, if he's taking out Jason X, then I'm taking out Saw X.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna take out the X's.
Dude, okay, Jason X, of course, is what I'm voting for. The real answer. So Jason X is on the it's on the chopping block. Oh my god, she's cute. And Hollywood guy saying which version of Body Snatchers? This is the '78 Body Snatchers. Donald Sutherland. Yeah. Yep. And thank you for that as well, man. Seriously. All right. So we've got Jason X on the chopping block. If anybody wants to save it, this is the time to do it. We'll give you guys a couple more seconds, and then we're going to be moving on. Doom Turkey said Battle of the X's. There you go. And Barb said Saw X can go before Jason X. Ooh. Saw
There
X.
you go.
Barb, you didn't like Saw X? Ooh. I thought it was great, man.
See?
All right.
See?
Jason X is
Stirring up some shit.
going back to space.
What?
Hey, man.
Oh, you two? Oh, because of you two.
Yeah, man.
Typical.
Out of these that are left, I mean, come on, man.
Oh,
You might
come
have to
on.
make
Whatever.
you might have to make a judgment
Beep, beep,
call.
beep.
Barb sent in a super chat. I don't know if it made it or not.
It might have, because I just saw it on mine too. All right, so it is saved.
Oh, yeah.
What? He said, "Oh yeah." All right, hold on. All right, Jason X is saved. So that means that we still have. What do we have? We have Saw X, and oh yeah, so
That was
Saw X
it.
is on the
Saw
chopping
X
block.
is gone.
Yeah, unless anybody wants to save Saw X, it is leaving. Who would have thought? My goodness. That is crazy. All right, we'll give you guys a couple more seconds. We got Val putting in the Jason emojis. She knows what's going on. She knows. All right. Barb says I didn't think I'd save Jason X, but I got real protective there. There you go. I love it.
Oliver just
Oliver saved his pick.
We
there
knew
you
he
go.
would.
He's hanging in there. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, man. We appreciate that. Let's do a clip
Don't we?
to break this up a little bit. And you know, Eric, sometimes, like I said, you never know what you got to hold in until you let it go. And it looks like this.
Да нажимай просто.
You never know, right? You never know. Okay. All right. So Saw is saved. Okay. So let's go through this again. Coriander, what's the next film that has to leave this list? Barb said, what the hell did I just watch? Dude, she just got taken off. My God.
Or did she just leave?
I don't know. Who knows? She probably hit a button. It's like, come on, man. What are we doing here? Eric, what should be taken off next?
Let's see here. To be fair, I'm going to pick Dracula one more time. because,
All
like I
right.
said, it's been that long and I don't remember that much.
All right, you're going with Dracula. Okay, Coriander, what should be taken off next? Eric says Dracula.
Yeah, there's no way I could pick Dracula.
I know that.
Let's do The Descent.
Dude, come on, man. All
Is
right,
here a side note? Is this sequel any good? I've never seen it.
of The Descent?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually is. I could not believe it. I
Okay.
could not believe that it was good because I was like, okay, how are we even going to do this? And they actually did some really good stuff with it. It's not
Okay.
it's not better,
Okay.
but it's definitely worth it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So we've got Dracula, we've got The Descent. I'm going with Jason X. That's what I'm going with. Okay. So
What?
let's listen. What do you mean what? Okay. So we've got The Descent, we've got Dracula and Jason X. What should go next? Ready, set, go. All right. Russell. Dude, they're talking about The Descent too. It's like, come on, man.
Oliver says The Descent.
Oliver's going, wow.
Yeah.
There is no way that it is worse than those two films. All right. So The Descent is on the chopping
Nice.
block. If anyone wants to save it, this is the
Oh,
time
come
to
on.
do
Let's
it.
just let it go and move on.
Oh, stop. Stop. Come on, man.
I don't think she'd
All
be
right.
saying the same thing if Dracula was on the chopping block.
I know, right?
Well, it wasn't my pick, so I'm okay if it went. It would suck. But,
Wow.
I'm not going to pick it. No.
Oh man, I tell you, it was a great one. Okay, so The Descent is on the chopping block. We'll give you guys a couple of seconds. If anybody wants to save it, this is the time to do it. And hey, we got Destin in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, bro. Great to have you here.
We gotta
Okay.
save.
There you go. Hollywood guy knows what's up. Let's just be honest. There's no
Ah,
lying here.
Damn it.
The Descent is a great movie, bro. I don't know what's going on here, but it definitely needs to be there longer than Jason X. Come on, let's be real. All right, Eric. Yeah, Eric, what's got to go next, man?
Let's try to move forward.
Yes.
Be here all freaking night. I'm gonna pick Jason X.
There you go. Coriander, what are we going with?
Creep Show.
I think she's making it personal now, Knight.
All right, I'm going with Jason X.
What?
And now it has to go because it's been saved.
What do you mean personal?
Personal. All right, it's got to be Jason X. Come on, man. All right, so Jason X is off. All right, Coriander, what's next?
Yeah, back to me.
Yes.
Let's do Psycho 2.
Dude, you're just trolling, right? You are.
What?
I'm trying to have a real show here tonight. Eric, what are you going with next?
I thought we would have been making progress because I think now I could honestly say Saw X with what is left.
Okay, with what is left, you're going with Saw X. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with. All right, look, and again, these are all actually we're at the point now where all these are good movies. Well, they all were, but I'm just saying these are just it's getting really difficult now. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna go with Freaks.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Freaks. It's a great movie, but I'm just saying, I'm not gonna pick, I'm not gonna pick Saw X before it or even Creep Show. All right, so we've got
What?
Saw X. We've got Saw X.
Dude, Creep Show is not better than fucking Freaks.
That's debatable. To
you.
I'm not saying that.
Sorry, but
Listen,
come on now.
And there are different types of horror, of course. One is actually a serious one and one isn't. So it kind of might depend on the day, but they're both great. Okay, so we've got Creep Show, we've got Freaks, and we've got Saw X on the chopping block. Which has to go next? Ready and go. Okay.
Okay, I'm
So,
going now. You'll have to decide. I can't.
so I,
Rachel picked Freaks, but right before
yeah.
that, Melissa said Creep Show sucks. Freaks is better. So
Yeah, but we've got 3 things on the chopping block. You guys listen.
that's what
You
I
got
mean. It's getting
some of you guys
confusing.
have been around for a long time. Let's make this simple. Answer the question that I give. I'm going with Rachel with Freaks. Now, if anyone wants to say Freaks,
Of
this
course you
is the
would.
time to. Well, no, it's like, but Melissa wrote it as like one's better than the other. We've got 3 films on
Yeah.
the chopping block, right? So what about the third film? You know what I'm
hmm
saying?
Yeah.
All right,
Just put
so
the name of the one you want to
yeah,
eliminate.
just the name that you want. So Freaks is on the chopping block, and if anybody wants to save it, because it can be saved, this is the chance to do it. This is the chance. Okay. And we had a lot of votes for Freaks, actually. Wow. Mike said Creepshow has personality. It's true. Uh,
Oh, Freaks has personality. I wonder how many people who are picking Freaks have actually seen it, though.
well, that's true too. But again, if you haven't seen it, then it's fair. You know what I'm
I know.
saying? So, okay. All right. Rachel singing it. That's
hmm
great. For those that know, if you know, you know. Okay. All right. Freaks is gone.
It's
It's
okay.
gone. It's gone. Hey, it hung in there for a long. It's a 100-year-old movie, man. It hung in there for a long
I'm just
time.
happy that me and Coriander had it on both our lists.
Yeah, it's a great
That's
film.
right.
It really
That's
is.
right.
Okay, Eric, we're down to a handful left. What's got to go next?
I will once again pick Saw X.
All right, he's on that Saw X train, bro. Coriander, what's got to go next?
I am going to once again pick Creepshow.
All right, let's go with. Man, this is really getting really tough. You know, dang, all of them are tough now.
Mm-hmm.
I will go with. I hate to say it, but I think I'll go with Saw X as well. Out of these that are left, I would
Mm-hmm.
go with Saw X as well. Okay, all right. And you went with Creepshow, right, Coriander? I just want to make sure I say that right.
Sure did.
Yep. All right. Saw X has to go because it's been saved. Right? Yeah, it has been. All right.
Yes.
It's got to go, guys. It is what it is. It's a great film, though.
It's one of the best in that franchise in a long time.
It's one of the best examples of a sequel. It's the 10th sequel. It's the 10th film, bro. I don't know if I
Mm-hmm.
can, that is amazing stuff. So, okay. All right, Eric, what's got to go next?
Well, I see again. I gotta be strategic because I know what I want to say will not get picked. So shit.
I love the way you said that.
It's true. It's true. You know what? Thinking that way, I will say you're next.
Okay. All right. Coriander, how about you?
You know, I'm sorry you all are just so big into this, but I like Creepshow 2 better than Creepshow.
That's fair.
Sorry.
That's
I
fair.
just,
There's sometimes when
it's
I
just the way
prefer
it
it as
is,
well. All right. So we've got Creepshow and we've got You're Next.
Correct.
You know what? I got to admit, out of what's left, and I even was the one that said it, I'm going to go with You're Next. I'm going to go with You're Next. That's on the chopping block, guys. Your Next is on the chopping block. If anybody wants to save it, now's the time to do it. Well, Mayanne went with it as well. Wow. All right. Okay. That's very cool. And Doom, that's right. The raft from Creepshow is
Mm-hmm.
forever in my memory. It is.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Let's see.
I do think Creepshow is underrated. A lot of people or Creepshow 2, excuse me, is underrated. A lot of people forget about that one because of how many like the original. I think Creepshow
Right.
2 is actually really good.
Yeah, no, two is just really fun. That's
Mm-hmm.
another one of those films that I went through a phase where, I was just watching it quite a bit and would throw it on and it's just comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it looks as though your next is going. All right. Let's go to our next round as we start to hit the acceleration here. Coriander, what has to go next?
You know what I'm picking.
Not really.
Creep show.
Creep show. She's on that thing, man. All right, Eric, what's got to go next?
I'm sorry, Knight. I'm gonna pick The Descent out of what's left.
Okay. Out of what? Oh, man.
I
Yeah,
know
this
it's
is
getting really tough now.
out of what's left. Okay. I'm going to go with Dracula. I'm gonna go with Dracula. It is what it is. We got Creepshow, we got Dracula, and The Descent. What has to go next? Ready and go.
Mike Steele,
Mike.
Dracula.
All right. Dracula's on the chopping block. It is on the chopping block. If anybody wants to save it, this is the time to do it. Get yourself together. Send in the super chat. And while we're waiting on that, again, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. And a big thank you again to our channel members, also to our Patreon members. If you would like to join the channel membership, all you have to do is hit the join button next to the subscribe button. And we are planning our next private watch party, which will be a lot of fun. And it always is. We have a blast. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy it as well. But thank you to all of you guys that help to support us. We really appreciate it. Okay. All right. It looks as though Dracula has to go. It has to go, man. We're down to the nitty gritty. The nitty gritty. Okay. Eric, what do we have to take out next?
I'm going to stick with The Descent.
Okay. Coriander, what has to go next?
I am going to stick with Creep Show.
Why are we...
Oh,
Come on, man. Do you know how many of these types of streams we've done? It's like, come on, man. All right. This is tough though. I will say that. This is really tough. Out of the films that are left, I'll pick Creepshow as well.
oh wow.
I'll pick Creepshow. Well, see, here's the difference. There's no lying, okay? I'm
Right.
just being honest. And look, out of these films, and I love Creepshow, but out of these films, I just have to go with it. I should just go with it. All right, so Creepshow is on the chopping block, guys. If anybody wants to save it, you've got a couple seconds to do so. While we're doing that, Troy came in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Troy. Appreciate it. So anyone who loves the art of movie making should study Dracula. It's a marvel of special effects. Love it. Yeah, it's a great film.
Mhm.
It really is. There's no doubt about that. And it's up against some really big competition tonight. It really is. Marina is saying she went with Creepshow. All right. All right. So it is on the chopping block. And if anybody wants to save it, this was the time to do it. Let's see. Mike saying the channel's fantastic. We can all disagree, and it doesn't matter. We're just having fun. Exactly. Exactly.
That's right.
And the beauty of it is, and I think I can speak for all of us here, is over the years, sometimes our opinions on films change a little bit. When that's just how it is. So we just have fun with it. But thank you for that, Mike. We appreciate that.
Yeah, that's good to see. Because like I said, in the end, they're just movies. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Yep.
We're not name calling or anything. We might have different opinions, you
Yeah,
know.
right.
Jason Worms, but it's all in good fun.
It is. And
All
you
in good
got to
fun.
admit, man, for better or for worse, we talk about it a lot. So it gets
Oh,
the
yeah.
love. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but there's a reason for that too, because there are a lot of big fans of it, like yourself, that are keeping it alive, that are giving people a different take on it, and it works to a degree because it's worked on me.
Mhm.
You know, I've seen more good things in it and kind of changed my opinion over the years. You know, if you were talking to me, um, 25 years ago or so, or maybe longer, whatever, I would have been like staunch, like,
Mhm.
no, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? But now I'm different. So, all right. So Creep Show is gone. All right. So, Eric, Jeff said 20 years from now, you're going to like Hobo Myers. Hey, you never
I don't
know.
know about that, but
You
that's true.
Crazier things have happened.
20 years? Okay, I believe that. Maybe.
I absolutely despised Season of the Witch. If you, and I know
Mhm.
Kill has done this before, Kill used to say, "You really hate that movie," because he would kind of follow my lead as a kids,
Mhm.
and I hated that film for the longest time. I just felt so betrayed. Um, but anyways, all right. So Eric, what's the what's the next film we got to take off of this monster list?
I can't I can't in all good reason with
Do
what
it,
is
do it, and I'll
next
do it with you.
not pick The Descent.
Okay, do it. I'll do The Descent too.
Okay. All right, well, there's
Okay.
2 against The Descent then.
Okay, and so the Descent has to go because it was saved, right? Yeah, it was. I'm trying to keep
Yeah,
track.
I don't remember, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so the Descent has to go. It is what it is. All right,
But that makes it tougher now too.
it does, dude. It's already for me, anyways. It's already
Mhm.
tough. Coriander, what's the next film that has to leave this list?
All right. So I guess, I'm going to. Oh, shit.
Right?
I'm going to do Scream.
Mm.
All right, Eric, what has to go next out of this list?
I will give you props for that one. But I'm gonna go with Saw.
Okay. Okay. Now, um, out of this list, I will go with. This is tough, man. I will go with. Wow. Yeah, this is tough, man. I'll go with. I'll go with Pet Cemetery.
What?
I know. I know.
Man.
I
Wow.
know. Hey, bro, look. Come on.
Man.
You can feel the honesty though. Okay, so we got Pet Cemetery. We've look at Barb. Night don't disappoint. That's too funny. All right, so man's like Night. No, listen, they're all good. At some point, every one of these movies is going to be gone except for one. Okay, so just think of it that way. All right, so we got Pet Cemetery, Scream, and we got Saw. Which has to be eliminated next? Ready and go. Okay, we're waiting. We're waiting.
Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery. Pet Cemetery is on the chopping block, guys, and we're gonna start to move really quick. And so you guys have just a few seconds. A few seconds. And once I call it, it's called. And I know there's a little bit of a lag in the chat, but for the sake of time, we're gonna be moving pretty quick. And we'll give you guys 5 more seconds for Pet Cemetery. Okay, we're calling it. It is gone. It is, and I'm sorry, Eric. I know.
Nah, it is what it is, dude.
It is
Like,
what it is. It is. It is. Okay. Coriander, what has to go next?
Um. So I kind of noticed, right, that
Dude, what?
Rachel, well, saved Scream.
Oh,
You
okay.
see
Well,
that?
yeah, but it wasn't on the chopping block, so she can just save that. We'll save that.
Well, I kind of said it though, didn't I?
Yeah, in the last
Right.
round. Yeah. Okay, but we're going on
Okay.
this round. Yeah.
But she was saving it for last round though. Just saying.
All right, dude.
Okay.
What movie are you
So
picking next? Come on, man.
so
Follow my
apparently,
lead.
so I'm just saying, so that save is being saved. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. Yes,
That's
it
bull
is.
fucking shit. Okay.
What do you mean? Steven's got a save, and he came in the early part of the stream.
So,
It can
all
only
right.
be saved
Anyway,
once.
bullshit. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So then if it's already been saved, then it can't be saved
Yeah, but
again.
but it wasn't on the chopping. But I mean, but it wasn't on the
Scream.
chopping block.
All right. I'm putting it on there again. Scream. It's going up again.
Okay,
Scream.
Eric.
Wow.
I know, man. It's like
This isn't a personal shot night, but you actually said when you said Pet Cemetery, you can hear the truth in your voice. Well, you
Yeah.
know my feeling on Halloween 2018. So if we're being truthful, that's my least favorite of these left.
wow.
You know my
Wow,
feeling
wow.
on it.
Yeah, that's true. You've been honest about it. Okay, so
Mhm.
out of these that are left, I'm gonna go with. I'm actually gonna go with Psycho 2. I'm gonna go with Psycho 2. And I picked it. So again, I'm being, whoop. All right. So
Oh, yeah.
this is what we've got on the list. We've got Psycho 2, Halloween, and Scream. Wow. Those are three like juggernauts, man. Let's pick who goes next. Ready and go. This is crazy. Troy. Troy
Psycho
came
2.
in with Psycho 2. All right, so Psycho 2 is on the block for just a couple of seconds, and then it is going to be gone. All right, we're calling it. We're calling it. Okay, so what we have left, we have Scream, Friday the 13th 4, Halloween 2018, The Lost Boys, American Werewolf in London, Invasion of the Body Snatchers 78, Saw, Poltergeist, Prey, and The Silence of the Lambs. Eric, or I should say Coriander, what has to go next?
Scream.
Dude, that's definitely not going to go next. You know that.
Yeah.
Eric, what's next?
I've got my problems with Scream, but I'm not picking that one. Come on.
Dude.
Ooh.
No.
You got to read the room, bro.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, you get, like it's again strategy too.
Right?
I'm gonna stick with Saw.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. I think Saw would be the next one to go. So Saw is on the chopping block. We've got Saw on the chopping block, and you guys got a couple of seconds to save it, and then we're gonna call it. And we still have Poltergeist, Silence of the Lambs, Prey, Invasion, An American Werewolf, The Lost Boys, Halloween, Friday 13th, and Scream left. Wow, we still got a bunch left.
What
Big
tells
one.
you is a lot of these that haven't even been picked yet tells you how good they are.
That's right. All right. Saw is called. Okay. Eric, what's got to go next?
I'm sticking with Halloween, dude. If this is the favorites, this is the favorites. It's the favorites list.
You love it. Okay. Coriander, what's got to go next?
Scream.
Dude, you guys do you guys know where you're at? All right, listen. The next one that truly should go out of these movies that are left is
Exactly. So I feel. Oh, okay.
it's got to be Poltergeist. I'm going to go with Poltergeist. All right. So we've got Poltergeist, Scream, and Halloween. Which needs to go next? Ready, go. And we have Oliver who came in with a super chat. Oliver, I'm so sorry, man. We already took it out. But thank you for the super chat, though. Seriously, man.
Halloween. I saw Halloween.
Halloween's gone.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Who do you?
Ooh, Barb's on the hit list.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
Hold on. Nope. I don't know when it was said. It looks like
I don't know
Val
either.
Val might have beaten Halloween. I can't tell because honestly, the chat that I have on my laptop is different. It's in a different order that's on my phone. So I honestly couldn't
I
tell you,
can't
dude.
tell either because I went up to Oliver's super chat and I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't have done that yet because it made me scroll. So did it look like it was? Who did you say it looked like it was? I'll let you make that choice, Eric, because you saw it.
Okay. Well, the first one I saw was Halloween from Barb. But like I said, the order is different on my phone and on the laptop, so I can't be fair. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's do this. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So don't write anything till I say go. Okay. Because I had to scroll too, and I shouldn't have done that, but I saw Oliver's super chat and I wanted to acknowledge it. Okay, so we've got Poltergeist, we've got Scream, and we've got Halloween. Which of those three should be eliminated next? Ready and go.
Only vote for the 3 that are up.
Yes. Make it easy for us.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Okay. All right. If anybody wants to save Poltergeist, this is the time to do it. This is crazy, man. And I love Poltergeist. It really does. All right. We got a couple more seconds and then we're going to call it. 5 more seconds. Okay. I'm calling it. Poltergeist is out. Okay. Next up, Coriander, what needs to leave the list now?
Scream.
Dude, you keep going with Scream. Eric, how about you?
Time for some strategy. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say Scream. I'm just gonna say Scream.
All right.
We gotta be here all night, my friend.
Yeah. Well, but here's the. Well, okay. I won't say it. Okay. Next up, Prey. I'm gonna go with Prey. All right. So Scream gets the call. We have for anyone. Well, okay. We know who, but I mean, just let us know that you're here. If you're going to use your save, it can be saved once.
Mm-hmm.
It can be saved once.
What are you trying to say here?
There was 2 people
There was
that want
2
to
that had
save.
a save in the pocket. I don't know if Steven's still here. He may not have been able
Oh,
to stay on.
jeez.
Well, dude, we just talked about this like 2 rounds ago.
Mhm.
That's why I said strategy, man. Strategy. All right. So who had the save? Did Barb have the save?
It was Rachel.
Oh, okay. It
What?
was.
Hollywood guy saved it anyways.
Okay. All right. So on the chopping block is Prey. Okay, so if anybody wants to save Prey, this is your time to do it. We're going to give you guys a couple of seconds and then we're going to move on. Move on. Okay, 5 more seconds to save Prey. All right, I'm going to call it. We're moving on. Okay, so as we wind down, we're doing this Fast and Furious style. We've got The Silence of the Lambs, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, An American Werewolf, The Lost Boys, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Part 4, and Scream. Eric, what has to go next?
Halloween.
Okay, Coriander, what has to go next?
Scream.
All right, I'm going to go with... Ooh, this is tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Body Snatchers.
Ooh.
Body Snatchers needs to go next. Out of what's here, man, you know. So we've got Body Snatchers, Scream, and Halloween. Which movie needs to go next? Ready and go. All right.
Body Snatchers. That's what I see.
Body Snatchers. Invasion of the Body Snatchers from 1978 is on the chopping block.
Troy, you are so close, Troy.
And
Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do it.
You guys should be like halfway typed and ready to hit enter. All right, so Body Snatchers on the chopping block. We got a couple of seconds. Couple of seconds to save it. Okay, we're gonna get ready to call it. And we're gonna call it. So Body Snatchers is out. Okay,
That's too bad. That's a really good one, man.
It is a
it
good
is.
one. I'm the one that listed it, but I'm just
You
saying,
loser.
you know, out,
Boo.
Yeah.
hey, out of the ones that we had left,
Oh, I
okay,
Yeah,
get it.
you could have picked other ones like Scream.
dude, Scream is better than Body
Scream.
Snatchers, bro.
No, it isn't.
Come on,
Scream.
Mm,
dude.
Yeah, you come on. Scream.
Okay, all right. So next up, Eric, what has to leave next?
Scream.
Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys?
Hey,
Wow.
you know Halloween 2018 ain't gonna get picked, so
Okay. Oh, okay. Strategy. Okay. I just wanted
come
to
on.
make sure. I'm just trying to make sure we're all,
We gotta move a little bit.
still sane here. Okay, Coriander, what's gonna go next?
Scream. Scream. Scream.
All right. Next off the list. Oh man, this is tough. Let's go with. All right, I'll go with the Lost Boys. I'll go with that. Okay, so the Lost Boys is on the chopping block. We gave you guys a couple of seconds if you want to save the Lost Boys. This is the time to do it. Wow, this is tough, man. This is
Mhm.
tough. That was strategy, by the way. Let me just say this. That was
See?
strategy. There's no
Sometimes you
way
gotta do what you gotta
that
do,
the Lost
man.
Boys should go next, but I'm putting it on you guys in the chat. I'm putting it on you guys. It's on you guys now.
Looks like no one's saving it. So
We got, well, dude, let me.
what,
She's
dude?
always surprised my
I'm
rhythm.
watching it. I'm watching it.
Okay, we got 5 more seconds for the Lost Boys. This is the time to go. And we're calling it. We're calling it. The Lost Boys is out. Wow. Wow. That was controversial. Okay.
E.
Next up, Eric.
Wow.
What's got to go?
Okay. So we got American Werewolf, and then what's left?
We've got An American Werewolf in London. We've got Silence of the Lambs. We've got
Okay.
Halloween, Friday 13th, and Scream.
Okay. I can honestly say Scream can go by now.
Okay. Coriander.
Scream, 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 scream.
Okay. Well, you guys outrank me anyway. So Scream, it's got to go. It's got to go. Yeah. Wow. It happened. It literally happened. Who would have thought? Okay. Now we're the best of the best here, right? Is that how it's going? Okay, real
Kind of.
quick too, in
How
the
it's gonna
chat,
go.
Troy said saved. Troy, that was after I called it. Barb said, "Come on, Troy." That's right, guys. I mean,
Yeah, there's plenty of time, when you say it.
I know, man. All right. So listen carefully. Just like when we were in elementary school, listen very carefully. Okay, so we have Silence of the Lambs, An American Werewolf in London, Halloween 2018, and Friday 13th Part 4. Eric, what's the next that's got to go?
Halloween.
Coriander, what's got to go?
Sounds of the Lambs.
Okay,
Oh.
you know what? I'm going to go with An American Werewolf in London.
Ooh.
Okay,
Wow.
so we've got London, Silence of the Lambs, and Halloween. What needs to go next? Chat, ready, and go.
Ooh. Looks like get rid of Halloween 2018. That's the first one I saw.
What?
Wow.
Going by the chat.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not making it up. I'm going by
Okay.
what I see.
All right. So Halloween's on the chopping block. All right. So now's the time. If anybody wants to save Halloween,
I see
this is the time to
werewolf.
do it.
Unfortunately,
Let me ask this, Coriander.
But-
Would you have picked American Werewolf over Halloween to go?
I would have picked. I wouldn't have picked either of those.
I
would have
know, but
picked,
if you had to though,
I would have picked Halloween. Yeah.
over an American Werewolf. No, I'm saying which one has to go next between the two.
I would pick Halloween, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to see if you were still holding strong with Werewolf. Okay, so Halloween 2018 on the chopping block. A couple more seconds. If anyone wants to save it, now's the time to do it, guys. Come on. Wow. Okay, Jeff came in. He knows what's up. There you go.
All
And hey,
right.
Val came in
Val did
too.
too.
Thank you guys. Thank you. All right, so Halloween is
Nice.
saved as it should be. Okay, Eric, let's try
I,
this again.
let me say this first to a lot of people in the chat that aren't seem like that we're not picking the ones that are coming first. I'm going by what I see in the chat first. I'm going by
Yes.
timestamps. I
Yes.
understand there's a lag.
Yeah.
So let's not get upset.
Oh yeah, don't get upset, peeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing the best we can with 20 people throwing in comments all at once.
Well, let me just say
Mhm.
this too, and a lot of you guys have been around for a long time, so you guys should already know that. Like we're just having fun with this. At the end of the day, this is all for fun. You know, this isn't gonna make me, dislike a film more or anything like that. So it is what it is. Okay, Eric, what has to go next?
Halloween.
Okay, Coriander, we've got 4 left. What has to go next?
Silence of the Lambs.
All right. You know what? I'm going to agree with that. Silence of the Lambs is going to
Wow.
go next.
Okay.
Out of these, I'm going to go
Oh no, I
next.
respect that big time.
Yeah. Okay. So Silence of the Lambs is on the chopping block. We're going to give you guys a couple of seconds to save it. This is the time. Get yourselves ready if you want to save it. And we're going to get ready to continue this thing. We have 4 left.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Barb said silence could have gone before Scream, man. Come on. It was close. It
I
was
don't know about that.
well, yeah. Well, look,
Just
they're both
personal
great.
choice. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both great. I mean, for me, they're both favorites, but
Mhm.
Silence is a serious film. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And Scream has its levity, which is fine. It kind of depends on the mood sometimes.
Mhm.
All right, man. It looks as though Silence of the Lambs, I'm calling it. It is gone. Wow. Who,
Yeah, you
that's
gave
why,
that some extra time. No,
not
I'm just
really.
joking.
Listen, I picked
I'm
it and
just
I
joking.
voted for it. I'm being real.
I'm
I'm
just
being super
teasing,
real.
man.
No, I know. So listen, this is why I like doing these types of lists though. Look at all of these films that we've had tonight. And now the last 3 is An
Mhm.
American Werewolf in London,
Damn.
Halloween 2018, and Jason.
Right?
Hey, look, do you realize that the one movie that hasn't been picked once
Was Werewolf
right?
picked once? I don't think Werewolf
Yes.
was it? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
can't believe one of my movies is still there.
see, there you go.
And are those like 2 of those viewer picks, right? The other 2?
What? Halloween and Friday? Yes. Yeah, they were.
Not Halloween, but Friday and
Friday and Werewolf.
American.
Friday and Werewolf were chat picks.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Werewolf and Friday
that's
were
what I
Chapters. Yep.
thought.
Yeah.
So that's
It's good, man. All right,
hell
guys.
yeah.
All right, so let's do this because we are running over. So, Coriander, what has to go next?
Well, you know what? I'm not going to vote on my pick. So,
Bro, just pick
Jason,
the movie. What? You're
I'm
picking
going to
Friday
vote
the 13th?
Jason.
What is going on? Are you serious?
Yes, because like I said, Halloween, it completely
No, I get
changed
that.
that franchise for me.
Wow, you went so easy with it too. Okay, Eric, what's got to go
I
next?
did.
Halloween.
Okay, I'm going with An American Werewolf. Okay, that's what I'm going with.
Ooh,
I'm
what?
staying true. I'm staying.
Dude.
Dude, what?
Hey,
on.
Jason is my man, and I'm staying
Yeah.
true, but
No,
doesn't
you
mean,
are.
you know.
I give you credit. You've always loved An American Werewolf,
Exactly.
and I'm giving you a lot of credit. But listen, and I love it too, but I don't love it more than Friday 4 or Halloween 2018. So I'm just being
fair.
honest. Okay, so we got Halloween. We got all 3 in the mix.
Crazy shit,
What's the
man.
next one that
Crazy
has to
shit.
get eliminated? Ready and go. Dude, come on, man. Hey, Jamie, what's going on? Jamie's in the
Jamie.
house. You are at the tail end of a battle.
Halloween. Doom Turkey says Halloween.
Okay, we got Halloween on the chopping block.
What
We got a
the
couple.
F?
Hey, it is what it is, bro. What can we do? Okay, this is the
That's
final
my
3.
pick. Damn
If
it.
anybody, Well, you should
My
have. You
picks have
should
been
have.
gone for a
You
long time. So.
listen. Can
I
I say
know,
something?
I
The
know.
strategy, Coriander, would have been to go with werewolf and just see if the chat would have saved it. You know what I'm saying? Because
No, I don't want to. No,
okay,
I
all right.
don't want to do
So
that.
listen, Halloween 2018 is on the chopping block. We've got a couple seconds to save it, and then we're gonna call it,
Someone's
and then
got to
we're gonna be
save
down to
it. Come
2.
on.
This is crazy, man. I wouldn't have expected this. You know, this
Let's
channel.
save
Come on,
that
man.
boy one more time. One more
You know.
time.
Barb said karma. Dang it. Oh, that's too funny. Oh man. All right, guys. We're gonna go 5 more seconds. This is the
Oh my
time to do it. If
God.
you want to save Halloween.
Shit.
Melissa's saying save Halloween. Melissa, you save Halloween.
Shit.
Guys, jeez.
Oh,
Oh my god. All right. We're calling it.
man.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
top 3.
It did make top 3 as it should.
did.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. What are we
What?
gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. So listen.
I said what I said.
Listen, let's
Oh,
let's
yeah.
focus here. All right, so we've got An American Werewolf in London, and we've got Friday the 13th, part 4, the final chapter in New Jersey. Eric, which of
Yeah.
these 2 films has to go next?
Which has to go next? Sorry, Friday 4.
Wow.
Compared to
Coriander.
American Werewolf in London, Friday 4.
Wow. Coriander, what has to go?
Friday 4.
All right, Friday 13th is on the chopping block. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, just so that no one can complain. Okay, so obviously right now I'm talking, guys, so you guys know what I'm about to say. So you should be already
What
ready
you
in
about
the
to
chat.
say?
Well, let me say it.
He's got to say it first.
Wow. Friday the 13th, part 4, the final chapter is on the chopping block. We're gonna give you guys a certain amount of time here to save it by super chat only, not by saying save it, but by super chat only. Okay, ready and go. This is the time to do it. If you want to save Friday 13th, part 4, the final chapter, this is the time to do it by super chat. This has been crazy, man. I gotta admit, this list, it didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go.
Jeff just saved it.
Jeff saved it. He went to New Jersey and he got a treat. There you go.
Pulled them out and saved
There you go.
them.
He pulled them out. He pulled them out. Okay. So, An American Werewolf in London is on the chopping block.
What?
This is the time to save it by super chat only. Okay, we're going to give you guys a certain amount of time to save it only by super chat. Okay, ready and go.
Boom. Hollywood guy.
It got saved.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to make it really easy. We're going to go to a poll.
All right.
We are going to the poll. You guys,
Let me get my stopwatch.
you showed your true devotion to both films, which is fantastic. We really did. So I'm going to put up the poll and have you guys vote. Okay. And once you put up the poll, we're going to time it and see what happens. Okay.
How long do you want to go for it? I got my stopwatch. You want to do a minute?
Yeah, we'll go a minute.
Okay.
We'll go a minute. Yeah, we'll go a minute. Okay, let me just hold on 1 second here. Because of course it's not letting me, and then Coriander is back in. Okay.
Hey, so what are you doing?
We're going by a poll.
Oh,
If I can sign in here.
okay.
Like it's not letting me sign in. Oh my god.
So who saved An American Werewolf?
Hollywood
guy.
You're the best, man, because I left to go in and save.
Dude.
I was actually thinking that's why you left. She's done it before, hasn't she?
Dead
She has.
serious.
This is crazy stuff, man.
I'm dead serious.
That's hilarious.
You are.
I love it.
Okay. I'm going to put up the poll now that I'm actually signed in. Let me sign in. Okay, so
I'm gonna have to leave and vote in the poll.
No, don't leave because you're making it so I got to push more buttons and stuff. Which
Come
has
on.
to go next? That's the question.
Yeah, you say
So it's,
when, bud.
so it's what has to go. Okay,
Hmm.
we've got an American Werewolf, and we've got Friday the 13th 4. Okay, all right, here we go. Ready, and the poll has started. Start the time.
All right, 1
This
minute.
is crazy. So you're voting for the
Let's
next
save the
film to go.
werewolf. Save the werewolf.
Wow, crazy. But I gotta admit, I get it. You're right down to some of your favorite movies, so I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
30
right,
seconds left.
vote, guys. We've got 30 something people. I don't know how many votes we got. I gotta double check
17
this here.
votes.
Come on,
Save
guys,
the
vote.
werewolf.
What has to go next?
20 seconds.
18 votes. Let's go,
And if you've
guys.
never seen it, oh my god, it's such a good friggin' werewolf movie.
Well,
It's
10,
so
it's the
good.
best.
9, 8,
Mm-hmm.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, it's
1.
close.
Call it.
Oh my goodness, 19 votes. We only had 19 votes, guys. Wow. Yeah, American Werewolf in London got 60% of the vote.
Oh,
So that means it is out.
Oh, what?
60%. It
I
is
thought you were saying
gone.
it won.
No,
Oh,
I said what has to go. And so that means
son of a biscuit.
the winner and still the champ of the East
Jesus,
Coast.
you're just giving it to the fucking goofball who does the goddamn dance. It's like, come on, man.
Bro, you love
There's so
Friday
much
4.
more, to an American Werewolf in London than
Look,
Friday the
well, there's
13th Part
there's more
4.
than Friday the 13th 4 than just a goofy dance.
yeah.
Yeah,
they're
but
both
I'm
favorites of yours.
sure, half the time that's all this movie is like, oh, the dance, the dance. That's all people talk about.
What is going on here,
So
man?
it's just
It-
disappointing. It's
Is
disappointing.
it really though? Like
Yeah,
these last 3
yeah.
films are all great films.
I could see if you were picking Jason, but you're picking friggin' goofy fucking Goofington and his dance.
What are you talking about? It's the movie. What's going on? All right. So, anyways, guys. So Friday 13th, Part 4, the final chapter
Jesus.
wins. Out of all of these movies, it hung in there. It wasn't even whispered for a pick until the second to last round. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. You
Mhm.
guys know where you're at. You know the rules. And wow. There's a lot of great films on this list though, guys. This did not go the way I thought it was going to go though, to be honest with you. And look, we got Hollywood guy coming in with a super chat. I'm going to riot. I'm with Coriander. Jason sucks. Jason does not suck.
No, I'm not
not-
saying Jason
not on
sucks,
this
'cause
channel.
I love Jason. Yeah.
But no, but I
if you
mean,
knew Coriander's love for American Werewolf, you'd understand.
right, yeah, yes. And Barb saying Scream not being in the top 3. That's disappointing. It happens. It happens. Who would have thought though? Who would have thought? All right, guys. This was a lot of fun. It was crazy.
Mhm.
And wow, man. Oliver says, so we are all in agreement. Saw is the greatest movie ever. There you go. It hung in there for a while too, man.
Mhm.
It hung in there too for a while, which is really good to see because I think that as a movie, but also as a franchise, I think it's underappreciated, man. Yeah. And JPEG, you're right. Part 8 yesterday and Part 4 tonight, and it was by the people. The people,
Yeah.
the people made the choice. Friday 4 wouldn't have even been on the list, by the panel. So you guys made the choice.
Yeah, I mean, other than Jason Goes to Hell, I don't think either you or Coriander
Nope.
picked a Friday movie, did you?
Well, and I did that on
No,
purpose.
we didn't. No. Yeah, same.
Yeah, and Jeff,
Same.
actually, we got to thank Jeff because Jeff coming in with a super chat. Thank you so much, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
And saying 2 movies I picked for the last 2. There
Good for
you
you.
go.
Nice.
There you go. Some good picks, and we appreciate the participation because
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
made this
definitely.
list. Yeah, and it made this list even more challenging. So thank
Yeah.
you so much. We really appreciate it, Jeff. And here's a quick clip for you, just to, so you can remember where you're at here.
Are you high? What are you doing? Are you crazy?
There you go. What are we doing
Oh,
here? All right.
damn.
So, and Barb saying, "Night, Eric Coriander. Thank you for the fun night and distracting me from taxes." There you go.
Hey, my pleasure.
There you
Mhm.
go. Anything that we can do to, have some fun with you guys. That's what this is all about.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so guys, as always, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. We appreciate it. Leave some comments for us to talk about and for you guys to talk about as a community. And we will catch you guys next time. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.
Cheers.
Up church.